Later for Coach Chase. What's good, my peoples? We're going to do a call-in show today. Let's do a call-in. I want to ask the question today. Jabari Bath, Ricardo Melrose, Erica Bailey, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Got my notification and hit the like button. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. We're going to do a call-in show today because I want to hear your thoughts on this matter. You know, obviously there's going to be a lot of emotion tied into this, right? Dr. Pablo said, what's going on? It's going to be a lot of emotion tied into this. Sneaky Quiet, Robin Gonzalez, Ron Robinson, what's going on? Joe Hart, what's going on? What's going on? Tay Brown, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Demetrius Bright, what's going on, great brother? Brazilian Boxing, my brother, what's going on? So we're going to get into this today. And I want to do a call-in show. I want y'all to call in and tell me what you think. But we're going to do the speed limit, okay? Davis, Zach, Donald Favors, what's going on? Andres Kiani, what's going on? I don't see how Spence beats Crawford. What you mean? Then you don't see this being a big fight. Javi, Bruce Williams, Dwayne Freeman, what's going on? If you don't know how Spence could beat Crawford, then you don't think that this is a big fight. Talib Cunningham, St. Louis Mick, what's going on? Akina Williams, peace and blessings, Queen. Money making blue, I wish. DJ7 for life, my brother. So if you don't think that Errol Spence has a chance to beat Terrence Crawford, then you don't think this is a big fight. Tell what's going on. Period. Cal TV. Beastrumentals. What's going on? Period. Heady reaction. What's going on? Right? They were giving out free turkeys at Kennedy Park, Hempstead yesterday, I heard. Yeah, I heard about that too. They're giving out free turkeys all around the world these days, as they should. Big Tony, Justin Clemens, King Judah, Julius Thomas, my brother. Mike J, what's going on? Yeah, if you say Errol Spence don't have a chance, he don't stand a chance to beat Terrence Crawford, dog. The Zelly show, what's good, Zelly? Then you don't think this is a big fight. You can't possibly think it's a big fight. The reason that it's a big fight is because it's a 50-50 fight. Errol Spence has a chance to beat Crawford. Crawford has a chance to beat Errol Spence. Elman Muhammad Sufini, what's going on? Kid Clientele 19, CKK, what's going on? Melfi Cruz, Davis, what's going on? Franco's, how you get fired on your day off? A-Dub, what's going on? Nick Old Time, what's going on? Yeah, so I want Streetwise Anthem, what's going on? John Kramer, what's going on? I want to see what's your thoughts. Lyman Paulie, my brother. What's up, Lyman? It's my brother right there. Macadocia Mac of the South. Leon Sterling. Sherman Callahan. Benjamin Irwin. What's going on? DP Rocker. What's going on? Lyman Paulie. You got to text me who you got on this fight, Lyman Paulie. Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. Quest. My brother Lyman Paulie, he be getting it right all the time. Knowledge key. Quest. Fly High 89. Via Ferreira. What's going on? He gets it right all the time. Wiley on 24. Dub Hall. Via Ferreira. What's going on? You smash the like button, man. Mark West. Pee Wee Riley. Coach Lamont. What's going on? Shaz Global. What's going on? Remember that song Jay-Z said? Your girl fly, but no, that wasn't Jay-Z. That was Memphis Bleak. Your girl fly, but I take mines to 9 West. Yo, what happened with you and Mayweather CEO Leonard Ellaby? Man. Coach Lamont, what's going on? Donnie Johnson. Your girl fly, but I take mines to 9 West. Boston and Barbecue, Kashif Dixon, Air Moped. Peace be free. Jay Gadget. Cameron Renfro. Be the God. Tay said New York all day. Yes, sir. Marky Dan 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? So, Leonard. Yeah, Leonard Ellaby. Marky Dan 1, 2, 3. Sin Strong TV. What's good, my peoples? D Sharp Comedy. Jay Stevens. It's good, my peoples. Deep South. Who you got? Butter Spence. Trey Boy 89. I don't understand if they both want to fight. I don't understand it. If they both want to fight so bad, just split it. Don't work that way, brother. Herbert Freeman, what's going on? It don't work that way. Here's the reason why. It don't work that way. Okay? Give you an example. So I come to the conclusion, right? Again, Nat King Cole Jr., what's going on? People just don't like the truth. Vlad, what's going on? Roger Show, what's going on? They just don't like it. I'm not opposed to them splitting it 50-50. Side of the ruler, what's going on? I would love it. It's just not how the way it works in business. Robin Gonzalez, and good, what's going on? See, we can't say boxing is a business when it's convenient for us. And then when it's not convenient for us, it's not a business. Geo James Khalil 98, what's going on? See, Christopher Henry, what's going on? See, everybody wants to follow the rules when it comes to Jerron Boots Ennis. When it comes to Jerron Boots Ennis, it's a business. Jay Lynn, peace blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Big Block, what's going on? When it comes to Jerron Boots Ennis, it's a business. What has he done? Who has he beat? 2 Live, what's going on? Jarvis Emery, what's going on? Right? What has he done? Who's he beat? Sean T, what's going on? My brother said, Jarvis, who said that? Vlad, but Mikey got 50-50. Mikey Garcia was just as big as an entity as Errol Spence at that time. I don't know why people misunderstand this. Chaz Oblique 0573, George Thompson Jr., what's going on? Mikey Garcia was just as big of a star as Errol Spence at that time. Errol Spence didn't do any pay-per-views. Mr. Shaquille Simmons, what's going on? So why does we have selective memory? Adrian Dones, what's going on? Anthony Robinson, what's going on? We have selective memory. Mikey Garcia at that time was just as big of a star as Errol Spence. And Errol Spence, that was his first pay-per-view as well as it was Mikey's.
Honey.
Yes, baby.
Wendy said, is at 12 o'clock. Can you take L with you and she'll...
Sorry, people. Las Vegas Leon, what's going on? MKGL. What's going on? Leon Sterling, Curtis Price, Las Vegas Leon, Manolo Vasquez, my brother. Mr. Kill Simmons, what's going on? King Stubbs, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. They don't notify me. Hit the like button. Salute, great brother. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Billy Bob, what's going on? So here's the thing. I see people saying this. He gave Mikey Garcia 50-50. Right. Let's just say that's the case. Johnson Boys Entertainment. Elliot Fernandez, what's going on? Errol Spence brand and Mikey Garcia brand. Mikey Garcia was an undefeated 4-division world champion. Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence hadn't unified the belts. He only had one belt. Hulk Nell, what's going on? Will Smith, what's going on? Okay? So let me enlighten y'all. Errol Spence had one belt. He didn't have 2. Big Worm, what's going on? I'm not a Knicks fan. Right? He had one belt, not 2. He hadn't done any pay-per-views. George Thompson Jr. What's going on? Okay. He hadn't done not one pay-per-view. He didn't unify the belts. And Mikey Garcia was undefeated and was just as big as a brand as he was. So when you say, why did he give him 50-50? Because their brands was on the same level. Twiz West Philly, my brother. What's going on, great brother? Okay. Crane Enterprise. What's going on? Davis, what's going on? Salute to my brother, Twiz West Philly. You out there on the road, be safe, great brother. The Boxing Session TBS, my brother Kai in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, the Boxing Session TBS. Kai dropped the link. So it's two different scenarios, right? And so with that said, Errol Spence has built his brand since then. He unified the belts on pay-per-view against Sean Porter. Okay? Chain Ortiz, what's going on? Right? He unified the belts against my brother Bish B Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with little kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. Again, KK Penson TV. My brother Bish, please drop the link. DJ 7 for Life, what's going on? Anthony Nives, what's going on? Okay, so the fact is, Mikey Garcia, they was on the same level at that point in time. Okay, Kawin Cosmos, what's going on? Brandon Benacourt, what's going on? Again, let me say this and clarify this because people will take it and run with it. OMCC Well, what's going on? Kenneth Pinkney, what's going on? It's ironic, right? People will take what I say and run with it. But when they hear somebody else saying something, they'll say, don't say that because people will take it and run with it. George Thompson Jr., what's going on? So let me just clarify this. If it was up to me, it would be 50-50. I don't care. I just want to see Terrence Crawford in the red or the blue corner and Errol Spence in the other red or the blue corner. That's it. Chilltown Majors, Von TV, what's going on? Okay, 89 Skeezy, what's going on? So I don't personally care. Dirk Chapman, Vaughn P. King Deacon, what's going on? Okay, I really don't care. G Code, my brother, what's going on? I just want to see one of them in this corner and the other one in this corner. But when it comes down to breaking it down to the reasonings, right? John J. Doe, what's going on? I'm going to give you the breakdowns. And so the reality is this. The reality is this. Jaquan Pickett, you saying 007, what's going on? Donnie Johnson, what's going on? The reality is this, is that Errol Spence's brand and his pay-per-views are bigger. So he deserves the bigger share of the pie because of such said brand, because of said history, period. If you've been at a job, two people been at a job, and one person is getting is being acknowledged more than the other person, he should get a raise over the other person. It's just that simple. We make this harder than it needs to be. Des Banks, what's going on? It's just that simple. If you work at a job and you get an employee of the month 4 times, and another guy gets employee of the month 1 time, 2 times, and your hard work, you stay in overtime and you're doing this and you're doing that, and then you say, well, you got more opportunities. But when we was both sitting in front of the owner of this company and he said, do you want to work in this location or do you want to work in this location? And I chose this location and you chose the opposite location. Well, then you can't say that I had more opportunity than you had because you had the same opportunity to choose this location. You chose the opposite location. That's all it boils down to. Rex Jamal, what's going on? And so what it boils down to ultimately is we get a chance to prove who deserves to be at the top. And because I chose this location and I got more opportunities, okay? And because DP Rocker, what's going on? Buck 50, what's going on, great brother? Ronaldo Barrega, Saquon Smith, Davis, what's going on? So because I got opportunity, see page 412 gaming, my brother, right? It just is what that's real life. ESO 35, what's going on? Because in your everyday real life, Brooklyn Baum, what's going on? If somebody was getting an opportunity, if you was working 7 days a week and they only work 4 days a week, would you accept the same paycheck that they getting? Percy Brown, what's going on? Quest, what's going on? Von Dollar, what's going on? Yes or no question. It's just that simple. If I work 7 days a week and I'm doing 10-hour shifts, and you work 4 days a week, and you're doing 10-hour shifts, why did my paycheck deserve to be more than yours? Plain and simple. Boxing True, what's going on? Trigger Treat, what's going on? Big Toe, Little Foot, my brother, what's going on? DVT Gang, what's going on? It's just that simple. It's not hard. Curtis Brooks, what's going on? It's just not hard. It's really not. G5_gay. Go subscribe to my brother G5_gay. What's shaking, great brother? Machiavelli Mafia, my brother in Super Chat. This sucks, Blue. I'm getting to the point where I don't think this will happen. Boston needs a singular Dana White figure who makes the things happen. I agree. Damian Milton, Jamison Frazier, what's going on? Hey, Machiavelli Mafia, I agree 1,000%, great brother. Because here's the thing. Gayella, Laudermilk, piece of busted queen. Nope, I need my coins, period. And Spence should not shortchange himself. Agreed. FBT TV, what's going on? Brandon Clay, what's going on? Gayella, Laudermilk, I agree. That's why I'm not appalled to what if Errol Spence say, listen, bro, the proof is in the pudding. And see, here's the thing, Tim Jones, what's going on? Here's another thing. We got to look at it from this standpoint. Richard Diaz, what's going on? Remember Terrence Crawford said, when Errol Spence fought Sean Porter sold the fight. That's what he said on record. Andrew Thomas, Golden Glove, LA, what's going on? Anna Israel, what's going on? Main Towns, what's going on? Short change is better than no change. I don't know where you live in, but brother, see, this is the thing. We don't even live in reality. Brandon Clay, my brother. Black Lives, what's going on, great brother? Vaughn P. King, what's going on? We don't even live in reality. Because see, this is the thing. When it's not your change, you'll say stuff like short change is better than no change. But good and well. Bull Gibson, what's going on? Jay, what's going on? Good and well, if you go to your local corner store and you buy a soda that's $2.70. You give them 3 singles. And if they close the drawer and just look at you, you're going to be looking right at them. Steve Scott, Jamison Frazier, what's going on? So why do we say such stuff? Steve Scott, what's going on? He said Spence is arrogant. He has been on Shaq cards. Huh? What are you talking about? Ernie V, what's going on? Let the soda, you can buy a Pepsi for $2.70. Give that man 3 singles. And I guarantee you're going to be expecting your 30-cent change. Guaranteed. Paul Porter, what's going on? But you'll sit here and tell a man he should shortchange himself millions of dollars so you can see a fight. Charles Edward Cheese, my brother, what's going on, great brother? I agree with that too, Charles Edward Cheese. He said, I completely disagree with my brother Machiavelli Mafia statement. I will never support the president of the UFC getting rich over the fighters themselves. Now, I agree with that. I'm saying if he's doing it, Charles Edward Cheese, if he's doing it like the NFL does, Commissioner Roger Goodell don't get paid more than the players. That's ultimately what Machiavelli and Mafia is getting to. Vlad, get him going. Goodbye, Vlad. Bye. Carlos Castillo, what's going on? Vlad, goodbye. Get him going. Don't even want to see him in there. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Get him going. Thank you. T-Real 713, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Hashtag smash the like button. Yes, sir, people. Yeah, Charles Edward Cheese, if there's a boxing commission and they're getting an equal share, or even in the NBA. Now, here's the thing, right? Johnny Hall, what's going on? Goody Guitar, man, what's going on? Watch this now. In the NBA, right? Does everybody get paid the same? Because they all play in the NBA? I'm asking a question. Because everybody on the team, who won the championship last year? I forgot. The Milwaukee Bucks, right? Because they all 12 players won the championship. Does everybody get paid like Giannis Antetokounmpo? Because Kenny Middleton, right, is the second star on the team. Does he get paid the same as Giannis? Does he get the same treatment as Giannis? Does he? Highway King, what's going on? Does he? Well, why don't he? They both won the championship, right? As a matter of fact, Chris Middleton, he had more of an impact on the finals and the games against the Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals than Giannis did. He was the X factor, right? He was the X factor, was he not? So does he get paid the same as Giannis Antetokounmpo? AMCC Wells, what's going on? LaMarcus Robinson, what's going on? George Thompson Jr. says, stop it. Stop what? Stop what? Jeff Constable, what's going on? Stop what? 617, what's going on? Sammy Petit, what's going on? Go ahead, brother. Tell us. You said stop. Stop what? You referring to me or talking about somebody in the chat? Because you just said stop. Stop what? My brother G5_Gabe in the super chat. Errol Spence Jr. showing love. The numbers say 70-30 or 75-25. If Bud had the numbers and EJ didn't, y'all would be on EJ head full body. Facts. Of course they would. Al Marino, what's going on? Quincy Quintan, he said, stop the excuses making. What excuses? Groundhog Sports Nation, go to Reloaded Animation. What's going on? Jawan Rummels, what's going on? In Style Furniture, what's going on? Brian Sonny G, what's going on? David Day, what's going on, great brother? Great Forever, what's going on? Andrew Thomas, what's going on? Locked In, what's going on? Ronald Barrega, what's going on? Stop what? He said both can get paid, was my point. Yeah, they both could get paid, but are they going to get paid the same? LeBron and 7, what's going on? George Thompson Jr. said, give the winner 60%. Show me the fight that happened. Go ahead. Type it in the chat, George Thompson Jr. What fight did you see in the last 30, 40 years that the winner got the bigger percentage? Go ahead. Put it in there. Army Vet, what's going on? Robert Montgomery, what's going on? JoJo Ghost, what's going on? Go ahead. Tell us. Rico Breland, what's going on? Type in the chat. Give us 5 fights that happened in history in the last 40 years. Go ahead. Tell us. Go ahead. Come on, move. Type in 5 fights in the last 40 years that the winner got the bigger percentage of the pie. That they negotiated a fight like that. Doesn't matter if it has happened or not. The point is that doesn't happen in this sport. What are you talking about? That statement don't even make sense. Don't tell me, or it don't matter. It should happen. Okay, there's a lot of things that should happen that don't happen that never happen in the NBA, NFL, NHL, or MLB. So you're supposed to change the rules in the finals or in the World Series because you think it fits? Because to say, and they're gonna say, well, show me in the last 40 years in the World Series that happened. Well, it don't matter if it never happened. It should happen now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Vernon Adams, what's going on? He said we're not talking about the NFL. You're right. We're talking about boxing. It's even worse. So show me the case. If you've never seen it, then why are you talking about it? If you never saw it, then why are you talking about it? Percy Brown, what's going on? Ed Real Leo, what's going on? You ain't never seen that happen before. But now to fit your narrative, you saying it should happen now. I ain't never seen no mega star in the sport do that on no level. Did Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao is a global superstar. an 8-division world champion, a pay-per-view superstar. Canelo Alvarez, a pay-per-view superstar. Do you ever see them? Floyd Mayweather, did they ever do that? Did you ever see that? George Thompson Jr. Did you ever see Canelo Alvarez do that? Would you ask Canelo Alvarez to do that? Go ahead, now tell the truth. Would you ask Canelo Alvarez to do that? Germazion, what's going on? Would you? Would you ask Floyd Mayweather to do that? Neither one of these guys are Floyd or Canelo. See, this is what I'm talking about. How did Floyd Mayweather get to be Floyd Mayweather? How did Canelo Alvarez get to be Canelo Alvarez? They needed these fights. Pace Maximilian, what's going on? When Oscar De La Hoya, let me show you something. Because this is the scenarios. Y'all just be making up stuff. Making up stuff. Watch this now. Oscar De La Hoya fought Floyd Mayweather. This dude already had 4 losses on his resume. 4. By the time he fought Floyd Mayweather. He already lost and was knocked out. He lost to Shane Mosley twice. And he lost to Trinidad. Right? And he arguably lost to Felix Sturm. Right? Floyd Mayweather was the pay-per-view, was the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world at that point in time. Floyd Mayweather was. By the time he fought Oscar De La Hoya. He was already considered the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. Right? At the very least, he was considered to be top 3. At the least. Right? Cassandra Mason, Peace Bless Queen, TK Digital. At the very least, right? He was at top 2, top 3. Roy Jones, things of that nature, right? Floyd Mayweather took a 70-30 split when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. He wasn't more popular, George Thomas Jr. Now watch this now. He said he wasn't more popular. That's the point we're having right now. So Terrence Crawford is not more popular than Errol Spence Jr. What are we talking about? You said he wasn't more popular than Oscar De La Hoya. Right. That's the point. Obviously, the numbers are telling us that Errol Spence is more popular than Terrence Crawford, right? We're not talking about talent in the ring. You just said it. Christopher Henry, what's going on? Trey, Chris Graham, what's going on? Heavy Butters Entertainment, what's going on? It was clear between Floyd and... No, it wasn't clear. What are you talking about? No, it wasn't clear. How was it clear? In Style Furniture, what's going on? What was clear about it? If Floyd Mayweather, you saying Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather, it was a clear difference, right? Why was it? Now watch this now. I want y'all to watch this and pay attention. Please pay attention now, people. Watch this now. How was it a clear difference? Your girl RK, peace blessings, Queen. How you doing today? 3 the Hardaway, what's going on? You said it was a clear difference between Floyd and Oscar De La Hoya. How was it a clear difference? Go ahead, tell us. Now, I had Floyd fought a lot pay-per-view before Oscar. Nope. Ryan Garrett, brother in the super chat. So if so, what were the numbers? I'm sure Floyd wasn't close. Good. I'm glad you said that. Are Terrence Crawford numbers close to Errol Spence? You're giving the same example, and you're not even paying attention to yourself. You just said that there was a clear difference because of the pay-per-view numbers, right? Drew Titan, LLC, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Drew Titan LLC. Drew, drop the link. So you just gave the same example I'm talking about. So you said there was a clear difference. So I'm showing you there's a clear difference. Boston Real News, what's going on? Sully, what's going on? Charles Edward Cheese said, get that peanut. Damian Milton, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I watch you so much that my girl recite your intro. I fell asleep last night, and she said that's all she heard in her dreams was your voice. Back at y'all with another one. Hey, I kid you not. Hey, sometimes I be thinking, hey, people be saying names, and I be thinking about your names. I kid you not. I kid you not. Like I'd be like, man, like a name or something come up in my head, and I'll be like, oh, and I'd be like, oh, that's one of the peopleizations. I kid you not. I do the same thing, Damian Milton, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I do the same thing, great brother. Macadon one, my brother in the super chat. Salute, schooling these casuals. Get the likes up, people. Yeah, we got 900 people. How many likes we got? Blue, you going live tomorrow? Blue, you going live tomorrow? I got your bread. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow ain't Thanksgiving, right? Well, I'll be live on Thanksgiving anyway. Shh, don't tell the wife. Don't tell the wife. But we going live on Thanksgiving. You understand? Because I run this. Sully, my brother, what's going on? Drink more water. What's going on? Muhammad, what's going on? Rex Jamal, Connie Sark, what's going on? You understand me? Yeah, we going live. We going live tomorrow on Thanksgiving. You heard? Turkey and everything. I'm gonna have a big drumstick like this. Johnny True Blue Steady, I'm telling. Brian Sonny G said, why you whispering? Hey, come on, man. Don't do me like that, great brother. Don't do me like that. Keep him up, champ. Keep him up. OMCC, well, my brother in the super chat dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Bud for on ESPN, biggest platform in the world, and still wasn't a mega star. Leonard always got the biggest share of purses because he was the star of the show. This is a fact. I am Trill Will, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother. I am Trill Will. Will, what's good with you, great brother? Drop the link in the chat. Will, Gertz, what's going on? So that's just my standpoints, right? I'm just telling you guys. For me, I'm just giving you both sides of the coins. For me, if Earl say I'm taking 50-50, I'm like, let's do it. Came to win. What's going on? Yaakov One White. What's going on? If he's TDLC, what's going on? If he say I'm taking 50-50 make this fight happen, I understand y'all saying, hey, Earl should take 50-50 and make the fight happen. Cool. Jesus Valdez Carranza, what's going on? He's Twiz West Philly say, hey, Blue, be careful. She be watching you live in the room. That's a fact she do. I know. Bob the Builder, what's going on? Right? So my brother Drew Titan said, come Sunday, I'm jogging. What you say? I'm jogging 5 miles every day for a month to get that 7 pounds off I'm finna put on Thursday. I'm with you. Hey, Drew, let's make it a thing, great brother. Hey, let's put the weight up and let's make it a thing. TC Sierra, what's going on? Optimistic 777, what's going on? Dwayne Kane Sr., what's going on? Drew, let's make that a thing. T Hunt, what's going on? Random D999, what's going on? So my point is saying is, first of all, people, we got 1,000 people. How many likes we got? Because I know we don't have 1,000. George Rodriguez, what's going on? Appreciate you. Boxing Real News, my brother, what's going on? Orthodox 7OC, what's going on? Boxing Real News, you don't got a wrench? I can't give you a wrench on this format, man. When I'm on my phone, I'll give you a wrench. Because on this format, I can't give out wrenches. When I'm on my phone, I'll give you a wrench. So this weekend, I'll give you a wrench, great brother. If maybe I'll go live on my phone. We got 1,000 people and 400 likes. Man, oh man. No love for Blue, huh? Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Grind Obi Barfield, my brother. Leo Vince Smoke, what's going on? It's free. Get the likes up, please. Herman Pryor, what's going on? So anyway, Everett Hairston, what's going on? Elbow, my brother. So anyway, I'm Trill Will. Drop the link, Will. Charles Bell, what's going on? Will, drop the link in the chat so they can subscribe to your channel. So with that said, right, my thing is this, okay, is that I understand both sides of the coin. Me, as a fan, I'm like, hey, Earl, give that man 50-50. Let's see the fight, the biggest fight in boxing. Let's not lose this opportunity. You understand? If you Terrence Crawford, you feel like, listen, man, I've been working hard too. I've been going through all these divisions. I've been fighting tough opposition. Rap star, what's going on? But in the same token, okay, everybody has to be realistic because it's a business. Nate Woolbright, what's going on? Okay, let me ask y'all a question. If Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Teofimo Lopez tomorrow, who's the A side? And my brother OMCC, well, he dropped a quarter of a hundo on your boy Blue. I read it wrong. I said a dub. You understand? If Gervonta Tank Davis fights Teofimo Lopez tomorrow, who's the A side? Is that a 50-50 split? The real pretty boy, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you. Is that a 50-50 split? Because Teofimo Lopez is unified and all of these things? Is that the case? If Gervonta Tank Davis fought, it's just business, people. Eric Salazar, my brother in super chat. Blue on his Donald. Yeah. Salute from 916. Salute to my brother, Eric Salazar. You understand what I'm saying? So, by his boxing opinions, what's going on? So, my thing is this, right? We got to be realistic. Now, I understand some people can't be realistic because if you can't even keep it real, how you going to keep it realistic? Jay Lynn, peace and blessing, the queen in super chat. Why would Spence be ducks? Bud, why would it be duck? Huh? Why would Spence be duck? Oh, why would Spence be ducking Bud when he's been refusing to fight Thurman for that very reason? Make it make sense. It won't because it doesn't. Hey, Jalen. See, Jalen trying to take my job, people. See, Jalen trying to take my job. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? When the queen, Joey Rodriguez, what's going on? Artwork, what's going on? She come in here dropping gems and jewels. She trying to take my job, people. You understand me? Zay Carr, what's going on? She trying to take my job. You understand what I'm saying? She come in talking about if he don't do that with Keith Thurman, why would he? Yeah, no, CJ Lynn, you know what I mean? DJ John Wayne, what's going on? Surrett 357, Benjamin Raw, what's going on? Message, right? But no, she's 1000% right. If you say Corey Little, what's going on? Well, what has he done? What has he done? He don't have this. He don't have that, right? When Sean Porter fought Terrence Crawford, did he say, well, you said I carried the Errol Spence fight. Now I just want y'all to pay attention to this. Shogun 76, FSU, what's going on? Can Sean Porter, when he was going into the fight, Terrence Crawford said Sean Porter carried that Errol Spence fight. So couldn't Sean Porter have stated, well, if I carried the fight, then that means I'm doing the biggest pay-per-views, and my one pay-per-view did more than your two pay-per-views, so I should get the 50-50 split, right? CJ, what's going on? Chris Little One Taylor, what's going on? But no, now you're going to move the goalposts. Professor X, what's going on? Then you're going to start to say, and I'm not talking about Terrence Crawford. I'm talking about the fans. Mooney Music, what's going on? O'Shea Strong, what's going on? I'm talking about the fans. I'm not talking about Terrence Crawford, right? Then the fans going to say, yeah, well, then he lost, though. He lost. You see what I'm saying? So we move the goalposts wherever it fits convenient. Jack T, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. No other A side is expected to give away 50-50. Why are people so comfortable demanding of Spence? Why is Bud the only person that isn't expected to take less while bringing in less? He's the holdup. I'm trying to tell you, DeAndre Carey, Marlon Creighton, what's going on? Bro Jay, what's going on? Jay Sanders, what's going on? Kevin Brower, what's going on? So I'm just saying, right? If Sean Porter was to say that, y'all would be in here talking about, man, he lost this fight, he lost that fight, he did this. 1, 2, 3, Cali boys, what's going on? That's what you would be saying. He lost this fight, man. He lost, he did this, he did it. Now we're going to talk about the intangibles. Now the intangibles going to come into play. Well, he lost this fight. He lost that fight. He did this, he did that. That's what's going to come into play. Donnie Johnson, what's going on? Quest, what's going on? Tut Allen, 50-50 straight up. Why you say that? Victor Torres, what's going on? Alan Day, what's going on? 100K pay-per-views isn't an argument for A side. The fight won't do 500K. I think Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence does more than 1 million pay-per-views. I think it does more than pay-per-views. The reception that Terrence Crawford got, Gregory Mackey, what's going on? The reception that Terrence Crawford got yesterday, not yesterday, at the fight, TK Digital, what's going on? Yeah, Dane Pierre, I think it does $1 million. Who's there? Everybody can do me a favor? Just pass me a Gatorade out the fridge. That's just me. Boxiana, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Happy late birthday to you, Queen. Vernon McLucas, brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Much love, Blue. A big fan. No, we ain't got fans. We all family, great brother. Big brother in life. What's going on? Rich Nacho, Cinnamon Savage, my brother. What's going on? None in there? In the back? Behind all this stuff? Yeah? Wow, man. No. You can check in the freezer. Jason Williams, what's going on? Thought, what's going on? Ryan Bruce, what's going on? 750K max. Well, I can't, yeah, we should have at least 1,000 likes, man. Come on, get the likes up. Now, my thing is this, right? Jack Wild, Lefty Pro, what's going on? My thing is this, right? Is that, no, damn. Water? Yeah, that would be fine. Is one in there, Cole? Probably not. Yo, always appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Queen. Much love to Bassiana. Oh, Twiz West Philly, your birthday? Man, why you ain't say nothing, man? Salute to my brother, Twiz West Philly, man. Happy born day to you, great brother. Happy born day to you. Ranu Sartos, my brother in the Super Chat. How bad do you think Spence and team wants this fight? Oh, very, 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 very much so. They want this fight, man. Raphael Scott, what's going on? Let me tell you something. Rolly Roll, what's going on? Both sides want this fight. They're competitive. Boss Red 357, my brother, what's going on? They're very competitive. Salute to my brother. Happy born day, Twiz West Philly. Happy born day, great brother. Nigel Hester, what's going on? To Alan, brother in Super Chat. All love, Blue. I appreciate your consistency. Do you think Crawford goes the Canelo route and not sign a long term? I hope he does. Lennox was best. What's going on? I hope he does. I hope Terrence Crawford don't sign with nobody. Nigel Hester, what's going on? He don't need to. He don't need to. Stay versatile. Stay versatile. Stay versatile. No need. Don't box yourself in. Stay versatile. Don't box yourself in, Bud Crawford. Stay versatile. He getting ready to sign MTK Global advisors. Do that. Real talk, brother in Super Chat. Spence pay-per-view numbers are higher than Crawford's only because 29 million people live in Texas compared to about 2 million people that live in Nebraska. Come on, brother. Real talk. Come on, brother. Let me ask you a question. Do you do know and understand that Texas is a football state? Just because it's 29 million people that live in Texas don't mean that they're boxing fans and don't mean that they all support Errol Spence. And if that was the case, then you wouldn't have fans outside your region. James, what's going on? Because everybody would be fans solely of everybody inside their own bubble. Boxing Dad, what's going on? Miss Homebody, peace of blessing to you, Queen. How you doing today? So that don't add up. Carnell Alfred, what's going on? Nitty G, my brother, what's going on? Alfred, what's going on? Clarence Collins, what's going on? Appreciate you. Carl Brown, my brother, what's going on? Come on, great brother. So now he a bigger star because there's more people that live in Texas than Omaha. Man, come on, brother. Hey, you could just throw me one of those, man. Oh, actually, you know what? Just give me a seltzer water. David Bohannon, what's going on? Low budget, what's going on? No, brother, that don't. Jack T, what's going on? That don't do it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That don't cover it, bro. Nah. Irvin Green, what's going on? No, that's a good try though, real talk. I got one right there. Oh, you got some? Yeah. Hey man, if that was the case, man, come on, man. Omar Jones, what's going on? Yeah, Tank is a mega star. And how many people live in Baltimore? Tank doing the same pay-per-view numbers, bigger numbers, and he ain't got that many people in Baltimore. That's all I want. Twiz West Philly. TB Wrights, what's going on? Matt Palm, Mark Palm, Pam, what's going on? Nah, that don't work, brother. Damian Milton, brother in Super Chat. Ask him how many Cowboy fans we have outside of Texas. That's a fact. Lily, what's going on? That's a fact. Everywhere I go, there's Cowboy fans, man. DMX Earl Simmons, what's going on? My cousin is a Cowboy fan. Artie Buckley, what's going on? He born and bred in New York. Cowboy fan through and through. You think my cousin is straight out of Dallas? You would think he was straight out of Dallas, boy. Cowboy fan through and through. Trevin Smith, what's going on? You would think he was straight out of Dallas. Malik Ransom, what's going on? Murder MG, what's going on? Raphael Scott, yo, Blue, a Ugas versus Boots would be an entertaining fight. No, it wouldn't. No, it won't be that entertaining. DMX Earl Simmons, what's going on? It won't. Lily, what's going on? Ugas and Boots would not be that entertaining. It's going to be a one-sided affair. Rich Nacho, what's going on? Trust me. That's going to be a one-sided affair. Donnie O, the producer. What's going on? Justin Hawkins, Dane Pierre, a lesson learned. What's going on? Quest, what's going on? Slow Flow, Ben Yao, what's going on? Them Chiefs just won, though, so I'm good. Yeah, man. That guy, George, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Crack World, what's going on, great brother? So my thing is this, right? This can't be the holdup. And so, see, Terrence Crawford, he says he's only after and interested in fighting for belts. Well, then you're only interested in fighting Errol Spence because you can't fight Ugas. LaJessica Bird and Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? You can't fight Ugas. Artie Buckley, brother in the Super Chat, much love to you. So then you're after Errol Spence. See, this is what I'm saying. Why are we playing this game? Why are we playing this game? Why is it even a thing? Just go ahead and fight, man. OMG Beats, what's going on? DJ John Wayne, what's going on? More motivated, always, what's going on? Motivated, always, what's going on? Why is this even a thing? So you say East Money, what's going on? I'm only interested in fighting for belts. Well, there's only 2 other champions. It's only you and Ugas. And Ugas can't fight nobody. The WBA has just padlocked Ugas. Like, and Errol Spence said he coming back in February, March. Big fight, February, March. What's it going to be? Ugas for no belt? Diego Garcia, what's going on? Midwest Chris, what's going on? Ugas for no belt? You can't fight Ugas because he ain't got no belt. That's the only way you can fight Ugas is if he ain't got no belt. So there ain't no unification. Mike Williams, what's going on? Eric Salazar, my brother in Super Chat. Boyd versus EJ hasn't happened because it doesn't project over 800K. And these men want to be paid. They both must sell the fight more. They need each other. I agree. Yeah, Miss Homebody. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we playing this game? Why is this dance even happening? EI Showcake, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Harold Comer, what's going on? It's all for nothing. Because you saying you ain't trying to fight nobody else but for belts. Errol Spence saying he only want to fight for belts. Well, there's only 2 options, people. You only have 2 options, and one is eliminated by default. Six Prince, what's going on? One guy's eliminated by default. Process of elimination. You can't fight Ugas because WBA ain't allowing it. Machiavelli Mafia, brother in Super Chat. When was the 60-40 offer sent to Bud? I asked because maybe his tune has changed and he will take it now that he is away from Top Rank. I believe, here's the thing. I believe they can find a way. I believe that we could get my likes up to 1K because we got 1,000 people here. Music of Troy, Sean Miller, Thomas John, what's going on? Pedro El Forte, what's going on? Oscar Nunez, 50-50, why not? Stop the greed. Tell the truth, 162, what's going on? I believe that we could get these likes up to 1K. What do you think, people? I believe it. Yeah, the WBA is really doing something. Man, listen. What are they doing, man? Terrence McShane, what's going on? Lopez Industries, what's going on? How many pay-per-views did they sell? 190K. Jerron Purtle, what's going on? Jimmy Bernard, Thomas John, what's going on? So everybody said, now listen to this now. I want y'all to listen to this now. Jimmy Bernard, what's going on? I want y'all to listen and I want y'all to pay attention. Everybody said trade Doug 234. Malik Rain, what's going on? Everybody said Jelani Evans, what's going on? The reason Errol Spence sold more than Terrence Crawford was because he had better opposition standing in the opposite corner. Push Jackson, what's going on? Wendell Jackson, what's going on? That's what everybody said. The reason that he sells more than Terrence Crawford is because who he has standing across the ring from him. Okay, they had a neutral opponent standing across the ring from one another. Okay? Errol Spence had Sean Porter. Terrence Crawford had Sean Porter. Errol Spence did 325,000 pay-per-views. Terrence Crawford stated that the reason that pay-per-view sold was because of Sean Porter. Now, he had Sean Porter across the ring with the biggest sporting platform in all the sports in ESPN, and it did 190,000 pay-per-views. So that means it did 135 less thousand pay-per-view buys. TD Sims, what's going on? Now, you can't say because it's the level of opponent. Can't say that because now they had a neutral opponent. Can't say that anymore, can we? Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat. Spence jumping into that fire with Bud right after that long layoff plus eye injury is not a smart decision. But what do I know? I would agree with you. I would like to see Errol Spence in the tuna fight. And again, I don't want to say this man is a tuna, but I would like to see Errol Spence fight Virgil Ortiz Jr. first. David Day. Now we have, see this, here we go. Now watch this now. David Day is saying, well, Sean Porter was 34. Okay. If Sean Porter was 34 and he was 31 when Errol Spence fought him, if that's the case, then you're saying Errol Spence fought a better version of Sean Porter than Terrence Crawford did. And then you can't say that Terrence Crawford you can't give him that same credit. Can we? Thomas John, what's going on? So then we can't say you can't give him the same credit for beating Sean Porter and stopping him, because you got to say then, if that's the case, then you got to say, well, Sean Porter wasn't the same guy he was then, and Errol Spence knocked him down in the 11th round. He got up, but he wasn't the same guy he was then. See how that works? Cliff Harris, brother in the super chat. Much love to brother Cliff Harris. Appreciate you. John J. Doe, my brother in the super chat. Blue, 40-40, 20 to the winner. Thoughts, realistic. That's not realistic. I don't even think about that. David Day said he's more marketable at 31 and 32. No, he's not. No, he's not. Nike TTG, what's going on? With Jessica Burton, peace, blessing, queen. Pay-per-view been hitting us back to back to back this year, but it's been worth it. I agree. Texas T346, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Texas T346. Quest for knowledge. What's going on? Spirit. What's going on? Flo Green. What's going on? Flo Green. Spence can't keep ducking. Who's he ducking? John J. Doe. I don't think about that because it's not realistic. It's not an option. It's not realistic. Arcadia the Great. What's going on? Bud with KO Spence. Cool. We need to see it. Scheme. What's going on? Ryan Garrett, brother super chat. Bud been on the job longer. His record is better with more knockouts. Y'all acting like it's a crime. Bud asking for 50-50. Yeah, no, his resume is definitely not better. It's definitely not better. Errol Spence has fought better opposition. It just is what it is. He's even admitting of that. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Terrence Crawford and his accomplishments and who Terrence Crawford is in the ring and what he could do. That don't mean he's going to lose the fight. I'm just talking about the brand and the level of opposition. Terrence Crawford even admitted that Errol Spence is fighting a better opposition because he has better options, because these guys are all on the same side. So if he's even admitting of this, then how could you say that he has a better resume? Pedro L. Forte, brother in super chat, and Crawford needs to stop playing because he is not getting any younger at this rate. I agree. Neither one of them. Because Errol Spence is piling up injuries, man. Errol Spence injuries, man. Nothing is guaranteed. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Steven Styles, what's going on? Jack T, brother in super chat, can we stop pretending the problem isn't one-sided? I agree. So here's the thing, right? DJ John Wayne, what's going on? Yesterday's price is not today's price. Agreed. Dave Pierre, my brother in super chat, was it more or did anyone else hear Porter say that Crawford is the toughest paraphrasing competition he's seen? It happened in the ring. I think, he said that. And Sean Porter saying a lot of different things. Yo, Vu, what's going on? I think it truly hasn't settled in with Sean Porter right now. Bama Swag, Buki Allen, what's going on? Sean Porter is very difficult to judge and say, Bama Swag, what's going on? If he was badly hurt by Terrence Crawford more so than Sean Porter, than Errol Spence, you can't. Because Sean Porter is such a great athlete. You just can't. Las Vegas Leon, my brother in Super Chat. Bro, did you get my DM and Cash App? Hashtag smash the like button. Let me check. Let me check, great brother. Ernest Skinner, what's going on? Just got your Cash App. Just got your Cash App, Leon. Appreciate you. Appreciate my brother, Las Vegas Leon. Man, I'm cold again, man. Oh. We want it now. I agree. Cornell Taylor, what's going on? Tyler, what's going on? Why Leonard do that to you, bro? It is what it is. Crunch Time Sports. Eric Salazar, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. 60-40 isn't the argument. If the fight does 400K, that generates 30 million plus gate 20 million. That's 50 million, 25 each. 60-40 equals 30 million A side, 20 million B side, but there's promo. So maybe 2 more years. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot to go into it. Pedro L. Forte, he said, but Porter stated that Spence hits harder than the two. Yeah, he did say that. Toon, what's going on? Thurman still got the best resume. No. He beat Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Errol Spence beat Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, and Kell Brook. Terrence Crawford now beat Sean Porter as well. And he beat Victor Posto, who Danny Garcia just didn't want to fight. H. Juanito JV, what's going on? So, Texas T346, brother in Super Chat. Did Errol give Danny 50-50? No. Brown Lumber 909 came to win. What's going on? No, he didn't. He gave Mikey Garcia 50-50. That was his first pay-per-view. Smash that like button, people. David Scott III, my brother. Anno Vital Sports. What's going on? Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1K. CJ Harper. Valdino Higgs. Ken, what's going on? I met Mikey. Yeah, he gave Mikey 50-50, but the thing with David Bohan, what's going on, great brother? Cybersonics. Sonica, what's going on? But I just broke that down. Dell Davis, George L. What's going on? Is this going to prevent the big fight? Smash the like button so we can open up the phone lines. Go open up the phone lines, but I'm not opening up the phone lines till we get the likes to 1K. Jeffrey Brooks, my brother in Super Chat. I don't believe Sean is about to retire like that. He can't go out like that. He should seriously think about Keith Thurman. I texted Sean Porter earlier, talked to Sean Porter earlier. Sean Porter's retirement. Eric Salazar, my brother in Super Chat. Elson Jr. and Carson, and wasn't nothing but a blessing in disguise. Yeah, I guess you could look at it from that way. I don't want that type of blessing in disguise. I'm sure he didn't want to either. James Anderson, what's going on? William Moore, El Hombre Negro. Shining Light, what's going on? Crawford and Spence seem to have played their cards right or chess pieces right. I think that's going to happen. Beyond Above Media, what's going on? Jacob Fields, Kareem Ebanks, Robert Brown, what's going on? Nitty G, my brother. When it comes to big fights like this, the person who does the better numbers gets the higher percentage. It's always been like that. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Facts. It just is what it is. Jay Guz 1226, Anthony Jacobs, Malachi the Messenger. What's going on, great brother? How you feeling? I don't like it either, but it just is what it is. Now we can't alter it because, well, Errol Spence should just do this, or Terrence Crawford should just do this. And hey, maybe Terrence Crawford is making a stand and making a change. At some point in time, a change got to come, right? Tank too small for Bud. Agreed. D Will too. What's going on? He said someone blocked my account. That was something that was probably them. The YouTube moderators probably blocked the D Will because I didn't block it. I'm the only one that could do it. They could time you out, but they can't block you completely from the channel. Only I can do that. And so I haven't done that. So that means you may have put something in the chat that they didn't deem proper. Jafari Caesar, what's going on? And they did that. And they blocked your account. What do you think about the strategies of Bomac and Derrick James? Oh, great strategy, man. They both great. MJ, Total Health and Wellness, what's going on? They both great. Greg T, what's going on? Jason Murchison, what's going on? Ghost Taggo, what's going on? Can't go wrong with either one. Yeah, D Will too. That wasn't me nor anybody else. That's just, I don't know if you may have put something in the comment section. You commented something that they didn't like or against whatever, and they did that. Cliff Harris, brother in Super Chat, the fight had bad numbers because you couldn't order it on all cable services. I have Verizon FO Fios and couldn't order it. It wasn't even listed. And the thing is, even if it was listed, see, here's the thing. See, I'll be torn. Brown Lumber 909, what's going on? Quentin Finley, what's going on? I'll be torn, right? Because a part of me is like, can you really expect Terrence Crawford to do big numbers? You can expect anybody to do big numbers in today's climate. I mean, Canelo Alvarez is as big a star as you can get in the sport of boxing, and he ain't topping 1 million. That's ridiculous. And that's all due to, I would really love to see how many streams Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford was illegally streamed. Gary Sauce, what's going on? I would truly, truly love to see that. Daniel Smith, what's going on? David Scott III, my brother Super Chat. Hold Spence Bud don't end up like Wilder AJ. I hope it doesn't, man. Pray it doesn't. Knowledge Shabazz, my brother, what's going on? Antonio Mavis, what's going on? Blue, do you have PayPal? No, great brother, I do. The Cash App. That's me. Antonio Matthews. That's me. That's me. You see it without the number 7. Miguel 187. What's going on? Blue Buzz Sports TV without the number 7. That's me. It's me. I'm Native American, man. That's why my name is like that. I know people be like, "Hey, bro, who name is this?" I don't tell people that, but I am. That's why my name is that way. It just is what it is. People like, "Man, who is this?" That's me. It's me. I either get, who is this, or they expect to see a woman. It's me. Jack T, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Split rules shouldn't change. If you bring in 1,000 in a pot and someone else brings 200 and you add it together, you think you should split the entire pot 50-50? Who volunteers for that? Serious question. That's a fact. That's a fact. H. Ben the God, what's going on? Mexican Silverback, what's going on? Panama Jack, what's going on? That's a fact. But we got Brian Corey, what's going on? Gary Source, what's going on? We got so caught up. Hubble Telescope, where you been at, great brother? Blu-ray is definitely going to have to prepare Spence against Bud. He can't go straight into this fight. Hey, now Shabazz, I don't like him going straight into this fight. I would agree. Risk Taker, what's going on? I don't like it. TD Sims, what's going on? Not that he can't win the fight. I just want to see him at full strength. Rottweiler, what's going on? I want to see both of them at full strength, right? It's not that he can't win the fight. It's not that he, I just want to see him at full strength. I want to see both of them at their absolute best, right? I want to see, and it's a layoff, it's an injury. I just want to see them both at full strength, healthy. Like Sean Porter said, it's a shame, right? That he suffered that accident and that he had that injury. Sean Porter just said that. He said it's a shame, that he suffered that injury and he had that car accident. It truly is. Because like Sean Porter said, he said something very real. He said, we'll never know, right? Freaking Fire RC, what's going on? We'll never know the truth. He said that Errol Spence that fought me and the Errol Spence that fought Lamont Peterson, we don't know if we're going to get that version against Terrence Crawford. It's a shame. Pedro L. Forte, brother in Super Chat. Blue, wasn't Canelo the B-side against Cotto? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's a good question. I'm hard-pressed to see that, though, because that was after Floyd fight. I doubt that. Nitty G, my brother, take it easy. Burgess Meredith, what's going on? Arthur Livingston, what's going on? Jay Goods, 1226, what's going on? Black Mac, 1978, what's going on? Brent Lawson, Bud B. Cal Brook, too. Yeah, he did. Muhammad, I appreciate you, great brother. He said, love boxing and your platform. I appreciate you. Eric Salazar, my brother, back in the super chat. But if you bring 150 and the other guy brings 225, it's different. No, I'm still deserving of a bigger share of the pot because I just put in $75 more than you did. Giovanni Ramirez, what's going on? It don't matter how you try to slice it. I brought in more money. I deserve to get more money back, period. And ain't nobody in here going to accept anything less, and you know it. Nobody, T-Rock, Coach Burris, what's going on? Ain't nobody accepting nothing less. Nobody. So please stop. Nobody's accepted anything less. Jamal Wright, what's going on? If you put in more in the pot, you expected to get more out of it. E. Julian, what's going on? Period. When you go play the lotto, the more money you put down, the more money you get back. Do you play the lotto and you get... No, it don't work that way. The better your chances are. It just is what it is. Akondo Sammy Hassan, where you been at, bro? Salute to my brother Akondo Sammy Hassan dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, he said, what it do, King? Keep doing what you're doing. Staying on the grind, Kinfolk. Love you, man. Love you too, great brother. Where you been at, bro? Ryan Wright, Frederico Wolf, what's going on? Aaron Cunningham, what's going on? Hey, Kondo Sammy Hassan, man, where you been at, bro? How's everything, brother? I ain't see you in a month for days, man. Alexander Israel, what's going on? Where you been at, brother? Hope all is well with you, man. Salute to my brother Antonio Matthews in my Cash App, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother Antone Matthews in the Cash App, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue in the Cash App. Salute to my great brother Antone Matthews. I appreciate you. Chichi Torres, my brother in the super chat. He said, boxing ending off the year on a great note. Hope it rolls right into next year at full strength and hopefully undisputed if WBA stops the BS. I agree. Okay, Kondo Sami Hassan, man, it's good to see you, great brother, and I'm glad you're doing good, man. Hey, man, just poke your head in every now and then. Let me know you're good, great brother. Jorge Delgado, what's going on? Just poke your head in every now and then, great brother. Let your boy Blue know you're good, man. Even if it's just a thumbs up. Yo, and you're on your way. It's like I told brother Taquan Savage, just dip your head in, brother. Let me know you're good. Jeffrey Brooks, my brother in the super chat. He said Sean couldn't retire. Sean Porter's done, people. Thank you, Sammy Hassan, man. Appreciate you, great brother. Full movie episode. What's going on? My brother DOG215 in the building. What's good with you? Hutchman 1984. What's going on? Greg T. What's going on? Yeah, Condo, man. Just let me know you're good, great brother. Joel Separation. What's going on? Stanley Donnelly. What's going on? Mel Austin Jr. What's going on? Royal L. What's going on? Eric Salazar, my brother in Super Chat. Canelo and Triple G did 50-50-45. Right. And Triple G was the unified middleweight reigning champion. And Canelo Alvarez got a 50-50-45 split. So I'm trying to tell y'all. Darius Ewing, Melvin Harris, what's going on? Miss Homebody, she said, if Sean didn't quit, that's a bad choice of words. Agreed. Alexander Israel, what's going on? Pedro El Forte, Blue, I remember that Cotto Canelo face-off interview and Cotto telling Canelo, you are the B-side. Did he? Ronnie Lewis, what's going on? I got to look that up, Pedro El Forte. I'm hard-pressed to see Canelo be the B-side against Cotto because his star status was far bigger than Cotto's at that point. That was way up. People, why do we have 840 likes? We should have 1.1K likes. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes to 1.1K. ASAP. What are we doing? Get the likes to 1.1K ASAP. ASAP. Let me see Cotto's record at that point in time. He was the B-side? Man, why? I'm hard pressed to see Canelo being the B-side against Cotto, man. I know there was Millie Blood. What's going on? There was a belt on the line too, right? Fly High 89, brother in Super Chat. Cotto got 10 million. Canelo got 6.5. That's 60-40 for Cotto. Really? Really? Kevin Thomas, what's going on? Jay Cooley, my brother, what's going on? Really? Wow, man. That's big, man. Pedro El Forte, brother Super Chat. It was with Max Kellerman on HBO. Wow. Wow. Miguel Perez, brother Super Chat. Blue Bud need to take 60-40. Spence is a bigger star. Agreed. The historian said, oh, I'm about to send you the link, Kurt. Cause you only need Yaakov One White, my brother. What's going on? Smash that like button. Let me send Kurt the link. Girl, you're all I need. Do, do. Girl, you're all I need. Do, do. Girl, you're all I need. Really? Drumming for life, my brother Pedro El Forte. That's the same situation Bud in right now. Salute to my brother Pedro. Really? Kurt said Canelo was the A side. Cotto got 10 million, Canelo got 6.5. That's 60-40 split in Cotto favor. Yeah, if that's the case. Eddie Wallace, what's going on? Ronald Silius, what's going on? Does Kenny Porter have? Jalen said, Blue, your husband got my dogs. Oh, the dog whisperer. Yaakov One White said Cotto was 75 years old. Oh, Belize, what's going on? He was 75. Miguel Cotto was 180 years old. He was 180 years old. I don't know how old he was, but he lost that fight. Pedro El Forte, brother, back in the super chat. Bud needs to beat Spence to become the A side. I agree. Deontay Mosley, what's going on? I agree. Historian, I just sent you the link. Smash that like button, people. Get the likes up to 1.1K. JR, what's going on? Turk 182, what's going on? Knowledge is power. What's going on? Jonathan Sims, what's going on? Man, stop Cotto was like Porter fought everyone lost the most. Yeah, he did. Sorry, people. Still a great fighter. Oh, he was definitely. Black Max 1978. What's going on? Lev Ben Yisrael. What's going on? Oh, for sure, he was a great fighter. Sugar Cotto was a great fighter. Just like Sean Porter's a great fighter. Valdino Higgs, what's going on? They're not gonna get the credit because they didn't get the victories. Smash the like button. Why don't we have 1 point? Get the likes to 1.1K. Jamal Wright, what's going on? Hey, Bud is on a what 7-fight win streak, man. I agree. Terrence Crawford needs to fight and beat Errol Spence and beat A side like Floyd Miller did with Oscar De La Hoya. Jonathan Sims, brother super chat. He said, Leonard Ellaby, you don't have to support Blue Blood. We will. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate that, man. That's love right there. That's love, Jonathan Sims, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Cotto, a Hall of Fame for sure. Pedro L. Forte, brother, back in the super chat. Yes, Cotto told Canelo, you are the B-side, period. Wow. I gotta refine that, Pedro. African sci-fi scholar, brother in the super chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Great job at the fight. If Bud retires 50-0 undisputed in 2 divisions, will he be ranked higher than Floyd for the ring accomplishments? Oh man, nah. Floyd beat more world champions than anybody in the history of the sport of boxing. Coach Show Dry Race Ball. What's going on? That counts for something. And he fought and beat 16 world champions in a row. That ain't gonna be duplicated. He fought and beat 16 world champions in a row. 16, 17, and 18, something like that in a row. Jonathan Sims, brother in super chat, once again dropping a dip on your boy Blue in the super chat. No, that's facts. This is my love. I appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you, man. I appreciate you. That's love, man. I appreciate you. 1000%, man. Salute my brother Jonathan Sims, man. Luis Elver Galarraga. What's going on? Alawafami D. Goonley. What's going on, great brother? Alvin Lewis, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, Groovy Lou. Spirit, what's going on? No. As the circus. Is the service blanking down on y'all? Pedro L. Forte, brother in super chat. Yes, look up the face off with Max Kellerman. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Darius Young, what's going on? For sure, I'm gonna check it out. My brother Jack T in the super chat, dropping that half a dub. He said Bud was on the scene first. He had the bigger Hall of Fame promoter and network. Spence went the grassroots route. He built a strong fan base being accessible in small channels, and it paid off. Too much work to give up. Too much work to give up. I agree. Girl, you all I need. Girl, you all I need. African sci-fi scholar, my brother in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Almost forgot to show your support for that stunt they tried to pull at the fight. Salute to my brother, African sci-fi scholar. Show I don't know what's going on with the service people. Lopez Industry, what's going on, great brother? Said Lag City. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This, man. DeMarcus Mack, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Jesus fella Corinne said, you got to get Fios, bro. It's time to upgrade the internet. Yeah, this ain't it. Jay Arajo, what's going on? Yeah, Jay Good said blue lagging like my PSP. Yeah, man. I apologize, man. Man, this is I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. Man, can y'all hear me, man? Get the likes to 1.1K. Oh, man. I don't know if y'all can hear me, man. Can y'all hear me now? Lopez Industry, what's going on? Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with this, man. Justin Hawkins, what's going on, great brother? Dontrell Golf, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. Let's get them likes all the way up. Chilltown Majors, what's going on? Masterminds, what's going on? Yeah, Wayne Wade, what's going on? Salute, Wayne Wade. Yeah, smash the like button, people. Get the likes up. Let's get them likes up to 1.1K. John Ricks, what's going on? You lost half of your viewers on my screen. Yeah, it dropped. Jesus Valdez Carranza, he said, hey, my card keep getting rejected. I don't know, man. My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Keon dropped the link. Kurt Kerr, what's going on? He said, Blue, the Drip King, salute. I'm just trying to be like you, great brother. That's all. Mook the Villain, what's going on, great brother? Smash that like button. Yeah, half of the people dropped off, man. Jack T, what's going on? Wrong, Bud will be Charlo mandatory. Yeah, he could make himself Jamal Charlo's mandatory. I need y'all to do me a favor, though. King Bud, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button, people. We got my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Hey, Blue, I'm just chilling, man. A little tired today because I had dialysis, but nevertheless, I'm here to talk some boxing.
Oh, it's getting ready to push me off again, man. Mike Oslog, what's going on? I can see it on my phone. It just pushed me off on my phone. I'm getting ready to get pushed off. Oh, man. Ruben Langford, what's going on? I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, smash the like button, people. Get the likes up to 1.1K, people. Smash it. Big Block, what's going on? Kurt, so what yeah, I want to try to get as much because I don't know, my internet is crashing or something. I'm looking at my phones and my phones just crashed, both of them. So I know it's going to come on my end. My brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. JJ, what's going on? Reggie dropped the link. So yeah, Kurt, do you think that this is going to be a major holdup? This pay-per-view numbers. Do you think that Errol Spence should and will just conform and just say, listen, you know what? Let's just make it happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, in this climate in boxing, the fans are into pay-per-view buys. It has become a topic of conversation. Before it was just let's fight and see what happens. There was no, it was only 5,000 people there. It was only 8,000 people. Now it matters because the fans, they kept bringing it up, pay-per-view numbers. Now is a topic. So it can have a negative effect, on Spence. I think he's gonna fight Ugas. I'm not sure. Ugas and Staniotis, that's still going on. But with the pay-per-view numbers first, it was resume. Then Crawford looked impressive. Stopping Sean Porter. Now people say, oh, he only did 190. Well, that's decent. That's not great numbers. But because of the climate, it's decent numbers. They inflated Canelo and Plant. They said 800,000. That I don't believe. They said it, so okay. But Wild and Fury, they did great numbers because of the rivalry. You need a rivalry or controversy to push the pay-per-view. And people gave Plant a chance. I knew he didn't have a chance. They said 800,000. Okay, I'll go with 800,000. But his number's always been inflated. Him and Amir Khan, 600,000? That's not true. Not true. Now, boxing, the business, the pay-per-view numbers has become a big part of the business. When Wilfredo Gomez fought Salvador Sanchez, people forget there was only 5,000 people in the audience. 5,000. But it was such an epic fight and had epic proportions that it didn't bother anybody. We never said it was only 5,000 people there. We was excited for the fight. 5,000 people sounded like 25,000 people because those were boxing crowds. I'd rather have 5,000 people who are boxing people than have 20,000 looking at their cell phone. But it's a different day and age. Like when Tank fights, there's parties all over the place. Atlanta's a party town. You know, before the Tank fight on Saturday, Friday nights parties, you know, Tank on a flyer, Saturday night after parties, even Sunday night. Compounds, I believe the name is, in Atlanta. So you don't have boxing people like you had before. I went to the Garden and it's about 3,000 or 4,000 people, and they all was boxing crowds. They all had boxing programs. We used to talk about boxers. There was no cell phones back then. There was none of that. So the fan has changed because they want to see sensationalism in boxing. And that's not good for the sport.
Mm-hmm. Leandro Guthrie Jr., brother in Super Chat. Hopefully the fight, regardless of the percentage, brings both what they want. But by knockout and by ninth round, 40%, 250 million is great. 40% of 250 million. I don't know if it's going to do 250 million. Leandro Guthrie Jr. Don't know. Texas T 346, brother in Super Chat. You heard T.O. going to drop the belts after Saturday? No, I didn't hear that. Kenichi Bear, what's going on? You heard that, Kurt? YG 805, what's going on?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, man, I hope that ain't the case. I mean, nothing surprises me in boxing. I just hope that's not the case, though.
I didn't hear that.
And nothing surprising me at all whatsoever, you know, in this sport of boxing, Kurt. Would you be surprised, Kurt?
No, nothing surprises me. I don't think he's going to stay at that weight for long. He has trouble making 135. He could do it, but he's killing himself. So maybe 1 or 2 more fights a day, he's going to 140.
Yeah, man. Greg T, Poe Porter, what's going on? King David 87, what's going on? J. Joe, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the Super Chat. Split 60-40, big slice to the winner. Let the fight decide. Yeah, I see people keep saying that. That's just not realistic thinking in the sport of boxing. It'll never happen. That'll never happen in the sport of boxing. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.41K. Smash the like button, people. We should be above 1,000 likes. We should be past 1.1K. Get the likes all the way up. Martial law, what's going on? Did you see the workout today with Teofimo Lopez and his dad and George Kambosos' junior father? They got into it.
No, I missed it. I missed his workout and Tank workout.
Yeah, he the guru. What's going on, great brother? He walked right up to him, and Teofimo Lopez Sr. came in the gym, and he was George Kambosos. My brother Kenneth Buster Move in the building. What's going on with you, Kenneth? Kenneth, put the link, put the address to your establishment in the chat so I can pin it up. Yeah, Kurt. Teofimo Lopez Sr. came in and he was jawing at Kambosos Jr. while he was in the ring, but Kambosos' father came over and yoked him up, right? Yoked him up, and they got into a scuffle, and then things got real heated.
How good is Kambosos really? Is
Mhm.
it worth all the hoopla? How good is George Kambosos?
You know what, Kurt? He fought Mickey Bay. And on Mickey Bay took that fight on 3 weeks' notice. And there was a split decision for George Kambosos Jr. And Mickey Bay hadn't been in the ring in 4 years. Philly Fight Doctor, what's going on? Yeah, I appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, he hadn't been in the ring in 4 years. So, and I thought, yeah, Mickey Bay, if he had a little more time, he would have won the fight. I'm not that impressed with George Kambosos Jr., Kurt.
He's sure stirring up a lot of hoopla.
Yeah, he is.
We'll see this weekend. We got some good fights. I don't remember seeing him fight. His name sounds familiar. So I say to myself, how good is George Kambosos?
Yeah, I watched 3 of his fights now. And I don't see anything. He's not a bad fighter, Kurt. Go support my brother Kenneth Buster Move. Go support his establishment, man. He got a restaurant lounge, 725 Katy Drive, Fort Washington, Maryland, 2744 Martinez Restaurant and Lounge. Go support my brother. Anthony Lumar, what's going on? Adrian Vett, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt, I watched 3 of his fights, and it's not a bad fighter at all. Said 214, what's going on? Jay Gibson, what's going on? Ruben Langford, what's going on? It's just I don't see him have anything it takes to beat Teofimo Lopez. He follows his opponents around. He was following Mickey Bay around the ring, and Mickey Bay was countering him. Kurt, boom, 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 boom. And I mean, Mickey Bay is a technician. He's a pure boxer. He was moving well. Teofimo Lopez has the ability, Kurt, and he was freezing Kambosos. So if Bay could do that, at this stage in his career, Mark X, what's going on? Benjamin Harrington, what's going on? I for sure expect Teofimo Lopez to get a stoppage, 7th round.
Okay.
He doesn't have much power either, Kurt Kambosos.
Well, that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, no. I don't see anything he's going to do that's going to make Teofimo Lopez hesitant. You know what I mean? Like, unless he's just overlooking him and not prepared. B-Dub, FT, Gate, what's going on?
Yeah, because I'm saying to myself, this guy's staying up a whole lot of hoopla like he's some hot shot contender.
Yeah, no, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see nothing that says if he beats Teofimo Lopez, I'm going to be highly shocked, and I'm not shocked about much that happens in boxing, Kurt. But if he wins, it's like, wow, like Eagle, what's going on? He says, stop predicting. We don't know the future. Let me ask you a question, Eagle. Now watch this. Eagle, do you have a job? Eagle? Jeremy Bass, what's going on? Eagle, tell us if you have a job. Knight Rider, my brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, someone timed me out with Pedro El Forte. Somebody timed out Pedro El Forte? Why? Hey, people, stop timing. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Why y'all time out Pedro El Forte? For what? Eagle said, I'm retired. Did you have a job in once upon a time? Kimberly and Jorge Lavario, what's going on? Dion L. Smith, what's going on? What's your plans for tomorrow, Eagle? And so, yeah, Kurt, I just don't see anything that he can do. Raider Life, what's going on? That's going to offset Teofimo Lopez. I just can't see it. Hakeem Leko, what's going on? Guru, what's going on? I can't see anything he's going to do that's going to offset or make Teofimo Lopez. I just don't see it. Anton Wright, what's going on? And I watched the fights and I'm like, nah. Teofimo's too athletic, too strong. He's not very fast either, Kurt.
Oh, well, he doesn't have the attributes to give
No. Exactly, Kurt. Like, And I think that's JV what's going on. Unless he overnight just gets strong and does something that what he reminded me of, Kurt.
Ooh.
Uh, 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 he reminds me of a lesser version of your Danish Ugas.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Lesser version. Sheesh.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
and
there's
he
levels to this game, man, and he's obviously not a high level. What
right.
Teofimo is, we forget. Teofimo can fight, man. We forget that because it's been so long. He messed up his momentum, but Teofimo can fight. He can fight.
Mm-hmm. Next level fight. What's going on? Yeah, he. You know what? You know how he follows you around. He was following Bay around, and like I just not impressed. No slight to him. I'm just speaking with a yeah, Cinnamon Sour. Ugas there's nothing special about your Danish Ugas. He's just Ugas is technical. He's not fast. He doesn't have a lot of power. He's just technically sound. Even when he beat Manny Pacquiao, Kurt, it was basic, just jab, jab, right hand,
Mm-hmm.
or just double jab, triple jab, jab to the solar plex. It wasn't
That was more about Manny losing a lot rather than you guys winning. He caught Manny at the right time, to be honest with you.
right. He just don't bring Robert Morel. What's going on? Spirit, what's going on? It's just not a lot of flair. There's not a lot there. Lopez Industry, what's going on? Eruslandi Lara, that dude is special. He moves, he's slick, jab, right, left hand, and he's still basic, Kurt.
Yeah, it's
But
that Cuban school
mm-hmm,
of boxing. You know, Ugas and Ortiz and Gamboa. They fight a certain style. It's more amateurish than professional, but it's boxing. Technically, it's good. They can box, but our school is much better because we're aggressive with it. Crunk. We can box, punch, do everything. They can only box.
mm-hmm. Jack of Diamond, what's going on? Yeah, so I just don't see anything that he's going to do that Teofimo Lopez. Like I said, unless Kurt Grow is going to, unless he just is not focused, then anything, like you said, Kurt, anything can happen in boxing. This is boxing. AC, what's going on? But I just don't see it. I don't see it. You know what I mean? But we got some good fights. That's this weekend. We
Yeah.
got Figueroa, and we got some good weekends. And next weekend we got Devin Haney and
Yeah, Diaz.
and Joseph Diaz and Tank and Isaac Cruz.
Yep.
All right, and then that's it, right? Oh, and we got Lomachenko, Richard
Yeah,
Coleman.
we got some fights in late December.
Yeah, Richard Coleman, Lomachenko. What you think about that fight?
Oh, Lomachenko. It's a bad
Yeah,
style matchup for Comey, man.
yeah.
Too slow. Lomachenko gonna be all over him with the
Mm-hmm.
angles and everything. To beat Lomachenko, you got to slide to your right, and Comey just doesn't have the footwork to do so.
Mm-hmm.
When he slide to the right, you slide to the right. That's what Teofimo did. It neutralized Lomachenko for the first 6-7 rounds.
Mm-hmm. How you see Gary Russell and Shakur Stevenson, Kurt?
Shakur has all the momentum right now. Gary inactive, man. So he don't fight. You don't know how he's gonna look. You can't keep going to the well, being 2-3 years off, and then fighting top-notch competition and think you're gonna do something. Doesn't work like that in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was big on Gary Russell before, man. But not now. He doesn't fight, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Keith Thurman, Kurt. It's disappointing, man. it's just disappointing. Like Keith Thurman's doing all this talking, man, and ain't fighting nobody. JD, what's going on? Dominique Seaburn, what's going on? JV, what's going on? They ain't fighting Jack T, brother in Super Chat. One of the Russells fight Saturday on Fulton card. Yeah. Which one is it? Antoine Russell, right, Kurt? The 140 pounder, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I like him.
Mm-hmm. Skills pay the bills. What's going on? Kenichi Bell, what's going on? Yeah, I think it's Antoine. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Yeah, it's Kurt, like you said, I had high hopes for both of them, man. J-Town 770, what's going on? Bishop, what's going on? And it's just like, man, bro. No, it's not Antoine Russell, Kurt.
Who is it? I get them mixed up.
It must be Antonio, because Antoine I just checked his box rec. It must be Antonio. Damon Kennedy, what's going on? Yeah, it's Antonio.
Okay, what's his record?
He is 18-0. 18-0. He's fighting Alessandro Santiago. He just beat Juan Medina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Santiago 24, 2-5. Not a lot of power, Mexican fighter. And Gary Antonio Russell, remember he had that no contest with Manuel Rodriguez, the headbutt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just trying to. Sherman Henry, what's going on? I guess they just trying to get him back in the mix. Joseph Fuller, what's going on? Yeah, he's 18 wins, no loss, no draws, 12 wins by way of knockout, 28. He fights in that I think he's a featherweight too. Or 122, I think he a 122 pounder, if I'm not mistaken. Dominique Miller, what's going on? So they're just trying to get him back in the mix. Errol Spence Curry, he announced today that he's coming back for sure. A. Ross, what's going on? February, March. What you think about that? And I heard you say you think it's Bobo. What's going on? It'll be Ugas, but if it's Ugas, it ain't gonna be for a belt because the WBA is just I don't know what they doing to the sport, Curry.
Yeah, they jerking Ugas around. It could, I don't know who it's going to be, but I would love to see Earl back. Another headed monster in the welterweight division is back February or March. He said it's going to be a big fight. So we'll stick around and see who it is because the WBA never wanted Ugas as champion. And like I said, he has to fight Stanionis.
Mm-hmm.
Or he can fight Spence to get more money. Or keep the belt and fight Stanionis, which is not a guaranteed win.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame that it's just going this way though. Joseph Fuller is going on. It just hurts, man. It just hurts the sport of boxing, man. It's not necessary. It's just completely uncalled for.
The Ugas doesn't have a machine behind him, meaning
Right.
a powerful media company. So they can treat him any old kind of way.
Right. It's just, to me, it's like, man, only in boxing this can happen. Only in boxing these types of things can happen. Period. LeVar Cooper, what's going on? This won't happen in no other sport. So, Curry, you going with the truth hurts you? What's going on? LeVar Cooper, what's going on? You going with Figueroa to beat Steve Fulton?
My heart. I'll be rooting for Fulton, but I think he's going to fight Figueroa's fight. When you said Bowlesy didn't train him, I said I wonder who trained him. I think he's going to get into a firefight with Figueroa and get knocked out. I think he's going to get beat up, hurt, and then knocked out. And I like Fulton. He's strong, but that's the wrong fight to fight. Lewis Neary tried to fight Figueroa's fight. We'll see what happened to him. He got stopped with a body shot. So I think Fulton is gonna do well for the time being, and then Figueroa is just gonna take over the fight and stop him.
Yeah, I got Fulton winning the fight. I think he's gonna stay disciplined. I think he's gonna I think he's gonna stay disciplined. I think he's gonna utilize the ring. I don't think he's gonna stay still, Kurt. I think he's gonna stay focused. I think he paid attention to what happened with Luis Neri, and I think that he gonna win the fight. I think he's been looking to land this fight for so long. I don't think he's gonna overlook it. I think he's prepared. So I got Fulton winning the fight.
My heart is with Fulton, but I think Figueroa. I just got a feeling that Figueroa is gonna win the fight.
Yeah, it's a pick 'em fight though. Brown Lumber 909. What's going on? It's a definitely a pick 'em fight, man, and he got to stay disciplined, like you said, Kurt. He got to be on his P's and Q's the entire time. There can't be, a situation where, you have any letdowns or any lapses, because you have any lapses or any letdowns, it's over.
Yeah, Figueroa gets strong as the fight go on.
Mm-hmm.
He gets stronger. Momentum. He fights off his momentum. Round 4, 6, and then 7 to 9, he gets stronger. Then you start coming out like gangbusters. Where if you have a good jab and box, you can beat him. That's his Achilles heel. But a lot of fighters ain't disciplined to fight him like that. So they go mano a mano. Head up.
Mm-hmm. Man, what would you like to see though from Gary Russell Jr., Kurt?
Him fighting. He has talent, hand speed, but his best days might be behind him. I don't know. I gotta see him in the ring. It's been 2 years, 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time, man.
Yeah, he fought 2019. That was against
King Tut, right?
King Tut. Yep. That's a long time. I was at that fight, Kurt.
That's a long time, man.
That is a long time, especially when you're talking about guys 33 and relies on his speed and reflexes.
See, that's no good.
In February of 2020, Kurt.
Wow.
So that was the beginning of 2020. That's a long time, Kurt.
Very.
And remember, he fought. Man, Kurt, this is ridiculous, Kurt. He fought once in 2015, once in 2016, once in 2017, once in 2018, once in 2019, and once in 2020, and nothing in 2021.
That's not good. Wow. 1 fight per year.
6 fights in 7 years, Kurt.
Wow.
Canelo Alvarez fought 4 times in a year, in less than a calendar year.
What a difference.
Wow, man. Dollar Bill, what's going on, great brother? Reality pop star, what's going on? Yo, Blue, you bigger than what I thought you was. You lift? Oh, nah, man. I used to. Pedro L. Forte, brother in the super chat. Can Ugas or Spence sue the WBA for denying them unification fight? I thought unification fights were elevated any regular fights, mandatories. Yeah, what happened with that, Kurt? What happened with mandatories, or unifications trump mandatories? Nuke Juice, what's going on?
The sanctioning bodies can do what they want, man. You ain't suing them. You're gonna face backlash. Like I said, Ugas, they may give him a decision. Fight Spence and get 3 times the money that you get for standing on this. So it's up to him. It depends if he want to drop the belt or not. Like I said, with the sanctioning bodies, when you're an unknown champion, they can do what they want. It's not like Spence-Crawford because they have a lot of visibility on them and pressure bust pipes from the public. But against Ugas, they can do what they want. So they move the goalposts where they want it to be.
And what happened to that whole theory? Remember that, Kurt?
Yeah.
Man, unification is trump mandatory. Man, when is the last time we even seen that?
Things are different today. People underestimate the sport of boxing. Things are different. You have other things that matters now. The politics are different. People talk about business, all up in the fighters. The social media has been a gift and a curse for fighters and for the fans.
It's amazing, Kurt. It sucks. It sucks because it hurts the sport. It truly sucks, Kurt.
There's no integrity in the sport anymore. Anything goes. There's no parameters. There's no guidelines.
Completely hurts the sport, man. More H, what's going on? Terrell Grace 04, what's going on? Jonathan Garcia, what's going on? It's just no more. The sport is no longer elevating, Kurt. It was like it was going up. That just seems like not to be the case anymore. It seems like it's stagnated. It's like there's no growth. It's just everybody's looking for the dollar, as much dollar revenue they could possibly get, and that's it. It's truly unfortunate, man, because it's the sport we love, man.
Yep.
Yo, boo, much respect, though. You're the only boxing YouTuber who don't get out of character when a viewer voice their opinion. I never seen you lose your cool. No, because we all family, man. We all love this. We all have the same passion. It's passion. Larry Legend, what's going on? That's how I view it. It's passion, man. We all love the sport. This is a passionate sport. It's an emotional sport. David Corona, what's going on? Locked in, what's going on? Marqueen Cole, what's going on? The problem is because it's an emotional, passionate sport. We just have an issue with dealing with facts over feelings. We get too emotional with the sport, and we just forget, to deal with the facts. We just love to deal with the fiction side of it. It's not reality. It's just like what we're talking about right now with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. The business is just a part of the sport of boxing. It always has been. And, I know we want to see the fight and we want to see, that this is the biggest fight in boxing. But the business part is always going to play a part in this because it's a big fight. Nobody wants to, Kurt, nobody wants to give up an inch.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to get every dollar that they feel like they worth. Rightfully so. I understand it. But the problem is this is the way the sport of boxing was built, and you know, it just thinks, I mean, it just is what it is. It ain't gonna change. And the more social media get involved, the bigger this is gonna be an issue. The more social media get involved, now uh, uh, um uh, 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 you know, you get now you see, I don't know if you saw what Demetrius Andre put up, Kurt. Did you see what he put up?
No.
So he put up a post and he said now he's focusing Bobby 20 Tank. What's going on? Now he's gonna focus on Jamal Charlo. I'm coming for you. Your time is running out, so on and so forth. It's just like you just fought. You had the opportunity, you had the floor, you had the stage. You let the opportunity go. The business of boxing got you. You got the business of boxing. People have a hard time doing business with you. You had the big stage, you had the floor, and once again, you let the opportunity slip by. And now you go home, Kurt. And when he fought Friday,
Yeah.
today is Tuesday, Kurt.
Yep.
You wait till Tuesday, and now you tweeting out, "I'm coming for you." Like, what are you? I don't get it, Kurt. I don't get it. Now you go home. You had all eyes on you Friday because there was no boxing on Friday but Demetrius Andre. So all eyes on you. You had the biggest stage. They ask you, is Jamal Charlo your number one option, your number one priority? You say no. You say, well, no, Jamal Charlo's not. You know, I still got Billy Joe Saunders and I got all these other fighters out there. And, you know, Leonardo Rodriguez. I got all these other fighters out there. I got Billy Joe Saunders and I got, you know, I got plenty of options, and I got, you got guys like Triple G, and you got Murata, you know, you got all these guys, you know, and then you go home, and 2-3 days later, you're like, oh, Jamal Charlo, I'm coming for you, you know, you can't hide, like,
yeah, all cap, yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it, Kurt. Like, what are we doing, Elijah, man? What's going on? Elijah Man said, to be fair, Boo Boo has been calling him out for years. The problem is, Denzel Horton, what's going on? The problem is, you can't say that, Kurt. See, this is the problem. Demetrius Andre has no room for error. Because, Kurt, he had that fight with Jamel Charlo, and he waited till the week of the fight and pulled out.
Mm-hmm. That turned me off.
Yeah. So you no longer have room for error. So, yeah, you've been calling them out after that, but a part of them have been ignoring them. A part of them we could say, Kurt, to me and you, Kurt, and the rest of the people, it makes sense, right? Jamal Charlo.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 1 + 1 = 2 for us. 1 + 1 for them equals 8 because of what Demetrius Andre did. And it's easy for us to say, like I said, Kurt, I don't like the fact that they said, oh, we ain't never going to fight him. We never going to put money in his pocket because he, you know, took money out of our pocket and so on and so forth. I don't like that model because you campaign in the division. So then you're holding up the division to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because the best need to fight the best. You're holding up the division. I understand what he did to your brother, and I understand that you feel a certain kind of way. But when people say, yeah, he's been calling him out all this time. Yeah, well, you still got to look at the flip side of that. You understand? It's like you had a good woman, you've been doing her wrong, and you ain't had no interest, and now that her interest start to waver. Now you got full interest, and now she's supposed to respond to you. You know what I'm saying, Kurt?
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense, but for her, it don't make sense. And Antonio Sarro, what's going on? And I'm not saying Jamal Charles or her or anything, I'm just saying an analogy. So that's the problem. So again, my point is he had the floor Friday, Kurt, and everybody's clamoring for boxing, waiting for the big fight between Crawford and Porter. You had the floor. Everybody's watching boxing because they can't wait to get to the next day for their fight. And you say he's not your number one priority. And you're not going to fight. And Kurt, here's the thing. You're not going to fight Triple G and Murata. That's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
High Five Trends, brother in Super Chat. Bud just said on Sean Porter's podcast he wants to fight Spence, Ugas, or Thurman. Which one you think is most likely to happen next? Thurman. Keith Thurman. Salute to High Five Trends in Super Chat. Leandre Guthrie Jr., brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on us in Super Chat. So what does the sanction body actually do? It seems like the promotion takes care of the venue, the purses, and the participants. What does the sanction body do other than provide the belts, other overhead? They don't do anything. What do they do, Kurt?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You have our belts, and that's the showcase.
Right.
Represent us, and we take your sanctioning fees. They don't do anything.
They actually take money out your pocket, Kurt.
Yeah. The belts cost money.
Mm-hmm. They actually take money out your pocket. That's what they do. Mark X, brother in Super Chat. In my opinion, you aren't a champion until you defend your title. How you feel about that, Blue? Nah, you're a champion when you win the belt. Free Smoke, what's going on? Ox Steel, what's going on? I feel like you're a champion as soon as you win. When you win the belt, you're a champion. What you think, Kurt?
Yeah, when you win when the belt is on the line, you win, you're a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That's how I feel.
Yeah, you're a champion when you win the belt. Period. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Yeah, he said that. I knew he said that, Kurt. Terrence Crawford said he wanted to fight Ugas, Spence, or Thurman. I mean, all you got to do is process by elimination, right, Kurt? You ain't fighting Ugas.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't happening. Hassan Hersey was gonna. Out of those three, Kurt, what's your percentage and your chances? What you think those fights? Which fight next is gonna happen for him?
Probably Thurman.
Mm-hmm.
He's been talking. Probably like 50%. Thurman's been talking. He likes these kind of fights. Pacquiao, Crawford. When the fight is hot, then that's when he goes after him. So I say Thurman, and then Spence, and then Ugas.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing, it's the process by elimination. It's just easy to see. You don't even need to know. Ugas doesn't have a belt. He said he wants to fight for a belt. Ugas, if you fight Ugas, he doesn't have a belt. Because the only way Aaron Calderon, what's going on? Only way you fighting Ugas, Kurt, if he don't have a belt. Malik L, what's going on? So that ain't a unification bout. You could fight Ugas and say, you could fight Ugas, Kurt, and say, well, he was, how would you say it, Kurt? It's how would you phrase it, Kurt? What would you say when you're he's really the champion, so I'm lost. I'm lost on the word I'm looking for. But it's like not consolation, but he's not the champion. You know what I mean? That's just not going to happen unless the WBA decide to change their mind. You know what I mean? Then I could see that. And if you fight Errol Spence, I mean, that can happen. right? But what's the solo production? What's going on? What percentage? What chance you give Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fighting next?
About 20%.
Yeah,
Not high, not high. About 20%.
yeah. I just don't think that that's likely to happen next. I would love it to happen next, Kurt. But
Me
what's the
too.
chance? Yeah, but what's the chances of it happening next?
Yeah, about 20%.
Yeah, and I don't think that the powers that be want to see them fight next. Errol Spence coming straight away off an injury either. Do you?
No, they want to get Earl a couple more fights. Make sure he's the Earl of old, and then Crawford.
Right. Like the perfect scenario and situation was Ugas and Errol Spence in February, and then Terrence Crawford, and the winner, which we would favor Errol Spence to be the winner in the summertime or the fall.
Mm-hmm.
That was the ideal situation. Now, Kurt, what's your thoughts on the WBA actually changing their minds? Free Smoke brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Blue, do you think we're going to get the EJ Bud fight in 2022? I do. Quato, what's going on? I think it's going to happen in 2022, Kurt. Do you think it's going to happen in 2022?
60%, yeah. 40%, no.
Yeah,
I
I feel
want
like
it to
it's
happen in 2022.
yeah, I feel like it's going to happen. Henry King, what's going on? Boston Jorge, what's going on? AJ64, what's going on? Dino the Barber, what's going on? So yeah, Kurt. What's the chances you think that the WBL actually reverse their decision?
Not much. Like I said, Ugas is not a well-known champion, so they can do what they want with him. If they force him to fight Stanionis, then that's what's going to happen. So I don't see the WBA going back on their word. I don't see it. The WBA is just as bad as any of them. WBC ain't the less of the three evils. Probably IBF, but the WBA, they treating Ugas like a redheaded stepchild. That's how they treat him.
Mm-hmm.
They might force him to fight Stanionis, which is not an easy fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very difficult fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I just don't see Alejandro Villamil. What's going on? Do you think the other sanction bodies will put pressure on them to say, listen, let this fight go through?
No. They're mind each other's business. WBA be working alone. No, I just don't have no faith in the sanctioning bodies anymore. I just don't. They do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, he not only now you asking Ugas to be 3 fights away. CBG 3000. What's going on? Right? Because he remember Kurt Butev is waiting for the winner.
Right.
He's waiting for the winner.
Mm-hmm.
Full counter boxing. What's going on? Jack T brother in super chat. Fans got to pressure WBA to change their mind. Yeah, you have to. Mr. Fight Club. What's going on? Larry Legend. What's going on? I reached out to Ugas. He didn't reach back out. I was waiting for him to get back to me, Kurt, so we could bring him on. And
Right.
and he needs as much exposure to this as possible.
Yep.
That's the only way. That's the only way this is gonna. Remember when they were trying to not let Terrence Crawford fight uh, uh, um, for undisputed against Ndongo. Remember that?
Yep.
And we petitioned, and we, and finally they said, "All right, we're gonna let it go through." But it took for us to petition. It took for us to, to let them know. Listen, man, we want undisputed. High five trends, brother. Super chat. Bud also said he thought having the pay per view going through the ESPN app held back his numbers. What you think about that? I think he has a point. Oh, I think he has a great point. Why would it, bro? Eugene Aaron III, what's going on? Larry Legend, what's going on? Of course it did. That's not convenient. It's not convenient, but they can't do it, Kurt, on ESPN pay per view. Is there an ESPN pay per view, Kurt?
Yeah.
It is. What fight was on ESPN pay per view? Oh,
Crawford and Porter.
No, that was on ESPN Plus.
Oh, ESPN pay per view.
Yeah, Wilder Fury.
They
Wilder Fury.
They used to have ESPN pay per view.
Wasn't Wilder Fury? Wasn't Wilder Fury on ESPN pay per view? Regular ESPN pay per view?
I don't remember.
What people was Wilder Fury on ESPN pay per view? What was Wilder Fury on? Pedro El Forte, brother in Super Chat. There has to be a way to pressure these folks, the WBA. Yeah, just petition them. Everybody go to the WBA, go to WBA.com, petition them. Go to their social media sites, petition them. Let them know that you want the fight. Leo Vince Smoke, multimedia artist. What's going on? Leo Vince Smoke said Wilder Fury was on ESPN Plus. I thought it was on ESPN regular pay-per-view. Tried and true. What's going on?
I think ESPN Plus is their pay-per-view format.
Yeah, what Elijah Man said it was on ESPN.
I don't know. I forgot.
How You Get Fighter and Dale said it was on ESPN Plus and Fox. Bobo, what's going on? Mr. Calderon 93. No, they'll hear you. That's a good question. Where was it?
I think ESPN Plus is their pay-per-view format. They try to keep it separate from ESPN. That's what I'm guessing.
That's
because the way it's set up, ESPN Plus, you just press a bar and you got the fight. That's how I got Crawford and Porter. It was all set up through ESPN Plus. They made it real easy for you.
Machiavelli Mafia is going on. Yes, PBC had it on Fox pay-per-view. I know it's on Fox pay-per-view, but trying to see. Because if that's the case, right, Kurt? Yeah, if the case is, it was on ESPN Plus, Kurt. Wilder Fury. So then is that truly an excuse then, Kurt? For your numbers being low?
Well,
because Wilder Fury did 800 and some thousand.
Well, that's the format they use. So they leave it up to the consumer. Hey, we showing a fight here. It's available here. ESPN is a lot better than ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus, sometimes they show regular fights on ESPN Plus. Well, you got to, be subscribed to the channel. So that hinders pay-per-view buyers.
Agreed. And it's not convenient, Kurt. To me, it's not.
You go through ESPN, then you hit ESPN Plus. Then you'll see the fight. Crawford and Porter. You hit the bar, then you pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So they set it up like that perfectly on ESPN Plus. That's their pay-per-view model.
Mm-hmm. Monkey Dan 123 brother in super chat. UFC still doing big pay-per-view numbers on ESPN Plus. Yeah. Pedro L. Forte, brother in super chat. Wilder vs. Fury was Fox pay-per-view. It was joint. I just looked it up. It was joint.
That was joint.
Yeah. It was on ESPN Plus, and it was on what's good Scud. He said they wanted $90 for subscription and fight. Is that what they wanted? Gator Flash 123, Kurt. Is that what they wanted, Kurt?
I don't remember that.
I thought it was $70.
Yeah, I don't think it was 90.
But he's saying 90. They wanted the pay-per-view plus the subscription.
I don't know about that.
My subscription is $5. How much is yours, Kurt?
$5.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, for new subscribers, they saying, Kurt. For new subscribers, is more money. Wow. $90, Kurt. So it's $20 because the fight was $69.99, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they wanted $20 for new subscribers. Ken knew you. He said, yeah, I paid $90. He paid $90 too, Kurt. Wow. See, Kurt, I do it as soon as these things come out because we need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cheaper. Plus,
Yeah.
I pay like a year in ahead.
Yeah.
I pay a year in ahead like the Zone. Instead of paying monthly, I pay a year in ahead.
Darnell Schaefer say, yep, I paid $89.99. $90. Wow. 70 plus subscribing to ESPN Plus, Kurt. So it's the $20. Champagne Marlowe, what's going on, great brother? Oh, yeah, that's the format, Kurt, that hurt it. That's $90, Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
That's 90. Man. Yeah, that Rich Smith, what's going on? That'll hurt. That'll get you. That'll get you every time, Kurt. Mike Jordan Tyson, 23. He said $97 after taxes, shaking my head. Wow, Kurt. Omar Jones, what's going on? Man, that's too much, Kurt. That's $100, man. That's what we play for Floyd and Pacquiao.
Mm-hmm. 100.
Big BB. What's going on? Jason Smith, what's going on? No, man, I don't know what you talking about. Ugas beats Spence-Crawford on the same night. Eric Pryor, what's going on? Midwest Chris, what's going on? Ajuka Ted Chris, what's going on? Man. Machiavelli Mafia, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Also, keep in mind, UFC fans are not new subscribers. They stay on ESPN Plus. My grandfather ain't subscribing to ESPN Plus. He called me like, boy, come put your email in so I could watch this fight. All facts. Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? Lopez Industries, what's going on? See, that's the thing, Kurt. You know, King Swisher, what's going on? It's not convenient for yesteryear's boxing fans. You see what I'm saying, Kurt?
Yeah.
It's just not convenient for them. So, you know, where's Terrence Crawford fighting? Where's Terrence Crawford fighting? ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus. Like the brother said, his grandfather don't know what ESPN Plus is. Yeah, he just want to turn on the TV and watch Terrence Crawford. He don't know what ESPN Plus is. All he knows, he want to turn on the TV and watch Terrence Crawford. And if I got to pay for it, I'm just going to pay for it. But I don't want to have to search for it. That's the problem. That's the problem. Do I want? I don't mind paying for it, but I don't want to have to search for it. That's hard when you're talking about casual people. You know what I mean? Man. So I feel Terrence Crawford's. I feel where he's coming from. I feel where he's coming from, Kurt. Hey, man, I'm sure that did for certain have an effect on him and the outcome. Jay Reese, what's going on? The $90 for the fight and a year subscription. Yeah, it's just I don't know how you view it though, Kurt. I feel him though, but people going to say, you know what they're going to say, Kurt? Oh, you're making excuses because Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder fought there and they were successful. But was this joint? This wasn't joint, right? There wasn't no Fox pay-per-view.
No, it was only ESPN.
It was only ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people going to say, Kurt, oh, you're making up excuses because there's plenty of fighters, UFC, there's plenty of Omar Jones. What's going on? They do it on ESPN Plus. You could have did big numbers on there. Machiavelli Mafia, brother in Super Chat. Say what you want. The Zone got the best deal going. LOL. See, I don't know. Mine. Go ahead, Kurt.
The Zone show a lot of boxing, and I'm glad I got it, boy, because I pay yearly instead of monthly. It's the best investment I could have hoped for. ESPN is good too, because they show a lot of fights on ESPN Plus the pay-per-view model. You're going to spend money. Depends how much you want to spend. The Zone, ESPN, pay-per-view, you're gonna have to spend money. My telephone bill would be zero with all the subscription. I got Stars and Showtime.
Yeah, free smoke, brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the Super Chat. Almost didn't do it for the $90, Blue. Wow. See that? Blu-ray, what's going on, great brother?
And $50 is no longer viable. It's more than that now. 70, a fight like Crawford and Spence would be 100.
Easy.
Yeah, that's all. It depends if you want to spend money or not. Value for value, free enterprise is about money. Like I said, I have so many apps, Stars and Showtime. That's like $50 right there. The Zone. What else? I got YouTube Red for music. Hey, you pay for what you get.
Mm-hmm.
I can download thousands of songs, $5 a month, YouTube Red. And I'm a music lover, so I decided to invest in it. Showtime, I don't have many channels on this TV. So I downloaded Showtime and I watched BMF on Stars last night, and I'm watching The Wire because there's not many programs, so they force you to invest. My bill is like $120 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Half of that is subscription. What else? YouTube Red.
Yeah, I got YouTube Red. I got YouTube Red as well. Boxing Intelligence, I appreciate you, great brother. Jet Speed, what's going on? I got YouTube Red too. I got the music. I got 2 music channels from YouTube, Kurt.
Now, the Fulton and Figueroa fight, Ennis, I downloaded that early because I said, I ain't missing the Ennis fight. I got a free trial, but I might pay like a couple of months and then uninstall it because I have to look at the boxing calendar. I'm not home yet. So the CD fight, I have to download the app, Showtime. Now I'll go look at Figueroa and Fulton. But I'm willing to pay. I don't spend money for nowhere else. We all complain, man, oh, cell phone. But, you're watching fights and, you download an app. Stars, what else I got? Showtime.
Wait a minute. Fulton and Figueroa is on an app?
It's on Showtime. You can stream it.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
My show, too. Dexter came back on. Woo! That is my show. Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way I was going to miss out on that. I can see live. Comes in 10 minutes after the program starts. I'm like, oh, Dexter's on. Or the fight is on.
Mm-hmm.
Or Power, season 2. Power Book 2. Tariq just came back on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the new episode, but I got it. So they give you the option to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
Everything America is about money, merchandising, value for value. Everything is money. And I understand that. You get what you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
So you buy a $2,000 car, it's gonna run like a $2,000 car. You buy a Range Rover, that's a beautiful machine, man. So I got a 2016 autobiography. It's a beautiful piece of machinery. I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't drive anymore. So it's up to you if you want to spend money. You get what you pay for. You want to buy a Range Rover and drive like a king, and go right ahead. But they give you the choice if you want to spend money. A 5-bedroom house, 4-bedroom house, a mansion. It's up to you. Or you want to live. No knock for people who live in a project. Or you want to live in a project. No knock on anybody who lives in a project.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had a plan to make money because I wanted nice things in life. I can't look at a person, Blue, and say, man, they don't want nothing. They sleep all day. They don't want nothing in life. They try to freeload. I like wearing nice clothes, shoes. We had a store in downtown Newark called Gator City. Man, the shoes was like $600. And up $1,200, $2,000. All the players used to go there. That was one of my favorite stores. Bad clothes, Blue. Bad clothes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the world is about, consumerism. If you don't want to spend nothing, then Blue, tell the people you can't be in New York City in the 80s and 90s and not be exposed to all the fashion.
That's
You
a
had
fact.
to have money.
Mm-hmm.
Dapper Dan suits, the custom-made clothes on 125th.
Mm-hmm.
You had to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people be like, I don't care about flash and all that. I did. I was a flashy dude, man. Jewelry, that's
Mm-hmm.
just how it was. Because I was caught up in the lifestyle of New York City and the lifestyle of America.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 70s, we could tell who was foreigners by the way they dressed. Brown pointy shoes, brown beige pants, yellow shirt. We'd be like, he's not American. I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Until they adopted that swag that we had.
Mm-hmm.
So they lived in our neighborhood. Then they start getting British Walkers and Playboys and all that. So, New York is the city of fashion and style. Don't let nobody tell you different. It's a
Mm-hmm.
copycat city, but it's the city of style and fashion. It's not the same anymore. But like I said, in the 80s and 90s, New York was like, woo! LL with those custom made suits, you know, Mike Tyson with the custom made jacket. That's all Dapper Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Alpo, you know. So it's not boxing. They'll be like, hey, we got to fight for you for $60. We got the Crawford and Porter fight. It's up to you if you're going to pay for it. I'll pay for it because I was going to support it. I can't wait to pay for it because I don't spend money on nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about it. Consumerism. That's all it is.
Oh, Denzel Horton, 704 Joe, what's going on? Destiny Black, peace and blessings to you, Queen. She said, for all the Spence who had, I'm not going to read the name she used, who he really beat to deserve all the accolades. I really would like to know. For his first title opportunity, the first time he fought for a world title, he fought Kell Brook in the UK for his first world title opportunity in front of 65,000 fans. That was his first title opportunity. And then he beat guys who were B-level tough fighters like Bundu, Lamont Peterson, Chris Algieri. But then he fought guys like Mikey Garcia, who was undefeated, 4-division world champion, and is a Hall of Famer. Then he beat Sean Porter. Then he beat Danny Garcia. So when you say, who did he beat? Well, he couldn't get Keith Thurman in the ring. And his time before Terrence Crawford started the campaign at welterweight, he beat all the best welterweights.
That's a good resume. We don't give the fighters enough credit because of their resume. We want to see them fight the very best. And you don't fight guys at the very best alone because there ain't any.
Hold on one second, Kurt. She said, I knew you was going to say that, and he didn't look exceptional. He struggled with Kell Brook. Well, he got the stoppage over Kell Brook, and Terrence Crawford didn't look exceptional against Kell Brook because he struggled with Kell Brook, and he was arguably losing all those rounds until he got the stoppage.
Well, Kell Brook is a former champion. So It ain't going to be easy like you think. The fighters struggle. Crawford got Kell Brook out of there, and Spence got Kell Brook out of there. The first 6 rounds was tough, but he started breaking Brook down. You got to understand he won the title on the road. Crawford didn't look exceptional when he beat Ricky Burns in Scotland. But to win the title on the road in that environment is tough. So that was very impressive by Earl Spence. I was very impressed on the Kell Brook fight. He took over the fight and he broke Brook down and won, knocked him out.
She said Spence's 2 best wins is Kell Brook and Sean Porter. He struggled with them. Okay. So you're a Terrence Crawford fan, right? His best 2 wins is Kell Brook and Sean Porter. And he struggled with both of them too. There's Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley thought that Sean Porter was winning the fight. 2 of the 3 judges saw Terrence Crawford only winning by 1 round. So the outcome was that his father got on the ropes and said, I saw enough. 2 rounds shy of what Errol Spence did. And that doesn't even matter because we saw Manny Pacquiao obliterate Ricky Hatton and Miguel Cotto and Floyd Mayweather arguably struggled with Miguel Cotto, and it took him 10 rounds to knock out Ricky Hatton, but when he fought Pacquiao, it didn't even matter because he won every single round. So I don't understand what your point is and why you're saying, why does he deserve these accolades? If that's the case, right? Did he struggle with Porter, but you had Bud up? First of all, I'm not capping. I had him up by 3 rounds. But that's not that he was blowing out Sean Porter. What are you talking about? First of all, I don't cap. I tell the truth. See, you're in your emotions. Get out your feelings. Be realistic. He struggled with Kell Brook. Kell Brook was not a champion. He hadn't fought at welterweight in 3.5 years. He was not relevant at all. And he struggled with Kell Brook's jab until he got the knockout. And he was losing that fight on all of those judges' scorecards when he got the knockout. So he was struggling with Kell Brook. He struggled with with Sean Porter, right? He actually got buzzed by Sean Porter at least 2 to 3 times in the fight. Errol Spence never got buzzed by Sean Porter. So what are you talking about? The professionals had him losing the fight. So what are we talking about here? Akeem the Great said, but the fight was only 12 rounds. Who gives a damn? The point is, he was struggling until the knockout. So you're saying Errol Spence was struggling until he stopped Kell Brook, right? It don't matter how long it went. Kell Brook was a champion. He fought Kell Brook in the UK with 65,000 fans there when he was not a champion for his first title opportunity. And Kell Brook was still a champion. Terence Crawford fought him 3.5 years later after Errol Spence broke his other eye socket. He had 2 injuries by the time he fought Terence Crawford. He didn't fight at welterweight in 3.5 years. He said his reasoning for losing to Errol Spence was because he didn't fight at welterweight. He wished the fight was at a higher weight class. Ain't that what he said, Kurt?
Yeah.
I lost to Errol Spence because I couldn't make the weight. That's what Kell Brook said. So then he fights Terence Crawford 3.5 years later at welterweight, a weight he didn't make since the Errol Spence fight. And they fought with no fans in the crowd in the empty arena in the U.S. So what are we talking about here? You talking about Spence tried to fight Jeff Horn? Well, why wouldn't he when Jeff Horn was a belt holder? What point are you trying to make? Of course he would try to fight Jeff Horn, just like he's trying to fight your Danish Ugas because he's a belt holder. The only reason Terence Crawford fought Jeff Horn was because Jeff Horn surprisingly beat Manny Pacquiao and he was the mandatory. So what are you talking about? So if Brook wasn't the same after Triple G fought him, then he definitely wasn't the same after Errol Spence fought him. Make it make sense. That don't even make sense. If he wasn't the same after Triple G fought him, then he definitely wasn't the same after Errol Spence broke his other eye socket. People make no sense, man. Destiny Black, when did I say Styles make face? Y'all said it wasn't a good fight for Bud. Who said what wasn't a good fight? Who said that? Now you come here and you make up stories and put a jacket on me that I never said, then I'm going to block you. When did I say that that wasn't a good fight for him, stylistically? I've never, Kurt, have you ever heard me say that any fight and style was not a good fight for Terence Crawford?
No.
So where did you get that from? Now you're making up stories. I can't have emotional conversations. If you're going to have a real conversation, then have a real conversation. I never said and never picked against Terence Crawford. So what are you talking about? Don't put jackets on me that I don't fit. You can have a debate. You can say you think he won, and this person win, or whatever. I don't care. When you come here now you're making up stuff talking about I said this and I said that. I didn't say none of that. but you're talking to me. What you said to me that I was capping. I never said that. I said that he was too versatile for Sean Porter. I knew he was going to make the adjustments. I knew he was going to make the adjustments and win the fight. And just like I said with Kell Brook, only reason I'm using these examples with you, right? Only reason I'm using the examples of Kell Brook is because you is using examples talking about who did Errol Spence fight. So I said this, didn't I, Kurt? Terrence Crawford would have beat Kell Brook before Triple G fight. It don't matter. He's a bad style matchup for everybody. Period. Because he's versatile. He's able to switch from southpaw to orthodox. He has power in both hands. He can fight at every level. Inside, outside, don't matter. Where can you put Kurt? Where can you put Terrence Crawford in a position? Because I know Team Porter was saying they wanted to put him in a position where he was uncomfortable. I said this, Kurt. There is no position I feel like you could put him in that he's uncomfortable because he's ambidextrous. He has power in both hands. He could fight at every level. I don't see a position you could put him in that make him uncomfortable. Do you, Kurt?
Nah, he's too versatile. He's too versatile.
Right. He's too versatile. So, and he could deliver power from any angle because of his versatility. But that don't mean we're going to sit here and so we're going to say or downplay Errol Spence's resume. So then why you want to see the fight? That makes no sense to me. What you want to see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for if you're saying what did Errol Spence do in his career? So then why you want to see him fight him? I don't understand. If Errol Spence did nothing in his career, then why do you want to see Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight? For what? Still becoming, you don't have to worry about my hat. Because there you have it. See how that works? That makes no sense to me, Kurt. Yeah, well, Errol Spence ain't do nothing to deserve it. Then why you want to see them fight, Kurt? That don't make sense. If he ain't good and he ain't accomplished nothing in his career, then why you want to see him fight Terrence Crawford? The reason that this is the biggest fight in boxing is because they're the two best welterweights in the world, and they're arguably both pound for pound best three. Am I right, Kurt?
That's correct. Just like Leonard and Herman, it's the same scenario.
Right. If you don't want to, if somebody Naughty Crash, what's going on, great brother? Destiny Black said, I don't care if they fight. Huh? Then you don't like boxing. Then you're not a fan of boxing. Teach, what's going on? How could a fan of boxing say they don't want to see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight? It don't matter. Then you're not a fan of boxing. X Krypton, what's going on? EJ Love, what's going on? It's just like Kurt, and well, this is still our era, right? But back in the days, Kurt, imagine us saying, will we ever say you don't want to see Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns fight?
Hell no.
Imagine that, Kurt. Hey man, I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao and Floyd fight.
Everybody on the streets was talking about that fight.
Right.
Everybody. It was a buzz. Everywhere you went, gas stations, barber shops, street corners, everybody was talking, can Leonard beat Hearns?
James Allen Cooper said, Blue Blood, Keith Thurman has accomplished more than Errol Spence Jr. On what planet? On what planet? We just be saying anything for the sake of saying stuff. How can he accomplish more than Errol Spence when they both did the same? They both unified the belts, and Errol Spence beat the same fighters that Keith Thurman beat. He beat Danny Garcia for the belt, and He beat Danny Garcia and he beat Sean Porter. Keith Thurman's 2 biggest wins in his career is Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. LV, what's going on? I don't understand. How could he possibly accomplish more than Errol Spence? Errol Spence has beaten better opposition than Keith Thurman. And he's unified the belts as well. And he's defended the unified belts. Keith Thurman never defended the belts. Kurt, Keith Thurman never defended the belts. After he beat Danny Garcia, he lost the WBC belt. And he came back 2 years later and lost to Manny Pacquiao.
Yep.
So Errol Spence defended the titles against Danny Garcia, and he beat Sean Porter for the titles. He beat Mikey Garcia, defended. Like, what are we talking about here? He beat Kell Brook in the UK. Keith Thurman didn't accomplish that. We must stop. We must stop. Amazing. You can't be a fan of the sport of boxing and say you don't want to see Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Who says that and is a fan of the sport of boxing? No way, no how. G. Al, my brother, what's going on? Sorry about that, Kurt, man. Leandre Guthrie Jr., brother in Super Chat. Do you think Thurman is even interested in fighting anymore? I think he likes to talk. 3 fights in 6 years. He actually had more than 3 fights in 6 years. But I do think he's going to come back. You know, Q Lee, what's going on? But I don't know how much love for the sport he has, you know, more so than what the sport can provide him. You know, there's a difference there. Lord Sweat Real, my brother, what's going on? Andrew Thomas, what's going on? ESO 35, what's going on? But what do you think, Kurt?
Sean Porter is 50-50. I can see him continuing, but I can see him staying out. He got a lot of wars, man. I don't want the loss to start piling up.
No, he's saying Keith Thurman.
Oh, Keith Thurman. Oh, okay. I think Keith Thurman looking for certain fights, big fights. Crawford fight. I think he'll fight Crawford. But he looking for selective fight. That's what I think about Keith Thurman. Like the Pacquiao fight, he wanted that fight. He fought him. And he looked at Crawford the same way.
Yeah, I just don't know how much in love Keith Thurman is with the sport of boxing anymore.
He loves it, but he's not in love with it.
Right. And you know what I think it is, Kurt? More so, it's a habit, familiarity. He's used to waking up and preparing the box. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's more familiarity and habit, I think, than anything.
How much did he get for the Pacquiao fight?
I think he got I'm getting mixed, but between 8 and 10 million is what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Big money. And I heard that Terence Crawford got 6 million for this fight, and Sean Porter got 3.5.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that was a lot. I thought Terence Crawford would easily get upwards of 10 million.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. 6'5", man. Man, that dude should be much bigger star. Much bigger star. But let's get on out of here, Kurt. Man, I didn't even realize it's 11:30 at night.
Yes, sir. On this boxing talk, thanks for the super chats, family. Thank you for your patience. Good show, Blue, as always. And we will see you tomorrow.
Destiny Black, she said they said that was Bud's. That was Sean Porter's highest purse. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Destiny Black. I heard that was Sean Porter's highest purse as well. Yeah, LV, it's cold outside, man. It's like 20 degrees out here, Kurt.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Freezing.
G Al, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said Bud versus EJ is the fight everybody wants to see, but I think the way Bud handled Porter really showed his skill set, and Keith Thurman is one time only, and his time is gone. Unreal. Omar Jones, what's going on? Yeah, so Destiny Black, I apologize for getting I guess aggressive with it. I apologize, Queen. I just, people just place jackets on me, Kurt, with things I ain't never even said. Big Block, what's going on? So it gets me all, it gets me passionate about it. But I apologize, Destiny Black. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. Much love to you. I apologize. And it's always good to debate. Yeah, Kurt. So what you most looking forward to this weekend coming up?
Figueroa and Fulton. I think that's going to be a fight fight. I think it's going to be exciting, and I think it's going to be a barn burner. Figueroa and Fulton, I'm looking more to any other fight.
Yeah, I can't wait, man, because this fight is a fight we've been looking for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
We've been looking forward to this fight for a while, man. He's been calling out David the Real Times. What's going on? Yeah, peace and blessings to the Queen, Destiny Black. But Kurt, this is a fight we've been looking forward to for quite some time,
Yep.
And it been eluding us for a while. Got pushed off, and it seemed like they was doing a dance around each other, and I was starting to get worried, Kurt. I'm like, man, one of them might lose, and we're gonna lose this fight.
Yep. But it worked out for us.
Mm-hmm.
So Saturday night, it'll be a great fight.
Hey, Kurt, do you think Anui could compete with either one of them?
Yeah, he can.
If he moved up?
He can, yeah. Yeah, he can. He got a terrific hook to the body. One of the best punches in boxing, man. Terrific hook to the body. And he hits you in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Anoi's a monster. No pun.
But do you think he got the physical size to move up, though?
Well, he got the power. I don't know if he has the physical size. Is a difference. But he has the power to turn anybody lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Figueroa would be a barn burner.
Woo! I think, yeah. Yeah. Destiny Bite said, Blue, do you honestly think the fight? I do. I think we're going to get it in 2020. I think we're going to get it in 2022. I think we're going to get it by the winter of next year. I think that they had plans for this fight, Kurt, with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford to happen around that September, October time. But this situation with Ugas, it kind of threw everything off.
Mm-hmm.
They had plans. The deal was already in place, Kurt, for Ugas and Spence to fight in February. And the WBA decided to derail that, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And that's unfortunate. So at this point in time, I would love to see Errol Spence. If you're not going to fight Terrence Crawford next, Kurt, I want to see him fight Virgil Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
He's number one in the ranking system.
Yep, that's a good fight.
Yeah, fight Virgil Ortiz Jr. I don't know if Virgil Ortiz is going to take the fight. Virgil Ortiz is in a good position, Kurt, because he could push for the Errol Spence fight or the Crawford fight. He's number one in both the rankings.
Mm-hmm. He sure is. Yep.
Yeah. Art Nork, what's going on? It's just a matter of where Virgil Ortiz feel more comfortable. But if you are Virgil Ortiz, Kurt, and you put yourself in this position, are you taking that opportunity now, or are you going to wait?
Right.
Because do you really want that Terrence Crawford fight with Virgil Ortiz right now?
I don't think he's ready.
No. I don't think he's ready for Terrence Crawford. I think his best chance will be go to Errol Spence route because it's the unknown, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because of it, coming off the injury, another layoff, right? He ain't fighting a year, Kurt, Errol Spence.
Mm-hmm. A year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
December 5th. So he's fought once in, what's that, 2.5 years, Kurt?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you Virgil Ortiz, you might want to go that route, and it might pay you more, and you got more on the line because now you can stand to win 2 belts instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
So your chances may be better to beat Errol Spence right now than it is Terrence Crawford. So I don't know if you Virgil Ortiz, you may want to just wait them out a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But then who he gonna fight? Because then he keep waiting them out. The boot stalk is getting louder for him.
Right. Right.
So he got to do something. But let's get on out of here, Kurt.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.